I'm George.
And I'm Bob. We're the Shipping Goblins from Beetle and Grims. Today, we're going to talk about the amazing Map Vault Collection. And with the Map Vault Collection, you get a bunch of gorgeous two-sided maps, all scaled for standard minis.
Yeah, get yours now for the Map Vault Collection from Beetle and Grim, and all the players at your table will be revved up and hyper because the only thing they'll be able to say is...
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Zoinks!
Yeah, do it again.
Zoinks!
Hello?
Who do you think you are?
Yes, Mr. Lillard.
You're just some goblin.
Yes, sir.
You can't just go off and use my
It's your
voice
thing.
like that. I have rights.
Completely. We just thought...
Wait,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take this right to
yes,
the
sir.
beetle. Hey, Grim.
Thank you, sir.
What happened?
Matthew Lillard watches our show!
Zoinks!
Double
Hello! Welcome to Band of Badgers, everybody. Today we are playing Weeby Goblins with these wonderful players. Players, say hello.
Hello.
We'd like to thank our supporters.
Chris missed it.
We've got lots of them. But most importantly, Beetles and Grims. If you like this YouTube video, we'd remind you, subscribe, click the like button, hit the bell, ring my bell for me. If you want to hear whenever we post these, we're going to be doing quite a few more of these. And if you like us and want to see us live, Twitch, we've got Starfinder running, Rune Lords, Tomb of Annihilation for those who like that. And we've also got the Great British Brush Off coming. So those who like painting little minis and models, you'll love that. So go and check that out for us and give us a like on there.
Superb. Well done. Brilliant.
Woo. So I think I should go around. For those who might know what Weeby Goblins is, it is a Pathfinder module. So we've got playing Rita. We've got Holly. Holly, say hi.
Oh, I'm Holly.
Hello. With Chuffy, we've got Elle. Can Elle say hi, please?
Hi everyone, I'm Elle or LRM from Good and Chaotic. How are you doing?
Yay. Playing Mog Match, we've got the one and only Dave.
There's loads of Daves. Everyone knows a Dave. I don't know if there's the one and only, but I'll take it. That's fine.
And last but definitely not least, playing the character I can never remember the name of. Wait, Poog. Who could forget Poog? We've got Chris.
Hi, I'm Poog. I have pet frogs.
You sound like Cork.
Sounds very like Cork. I'm sure anybody who's familiar with our streams has met Cork. If not, you should have. So go. Right.
But not right now.
But not right now. Right now, we're staying here. We're watching these goblins be their natural selves. So, goblins. As you might or might not be aware, you are the goblins of the Licktoad tribe, who live deep in the Brinestump Marshes, south of the hated man town, Sandpoint. Boo.
Ew. Gross.
Once other goblins tried to burn Sandpoint down, and they would have been legends had they succeeded, but they didn't bring enough firepower and got themselves killed as a result. Kinda sucks. So yesterday, your tribe happens to discover that one of their own has been using the forbidden arts and was engaged in one of the greatest taboos of goblin kind. writing things down.
No.
Thought you were going to say washing.
In fact, rumour holds it that he was writing the history of your tribe down, so there's no swifter way to bring bad luck than stealing the words out of your minds and writing them down. So your tribe had no choice. They branded the goblin's face with letters to punish him, which is why now everybody calls him Scribbleface. And you ran him out of town with all his stuff and you burnt his hut down to the ground because, you know, what else would you reasonably do as a goblin tribe? But that's where things got a little bit interesting. Before you burnt down his hut, Chief Gutwad, the venerable Chief Gutwad, found that there was a weird box in his building. Good job he found it beforehand, because inside was a map and a lot of fireworks. Fireworks that immediately came in use with burning the hut down. So, you know, fortuitous that they went in first and looted the place. Then that morning, Gutwad announced that tonight there would be a feast in order to drive out any lingering bad luck from Scribbleface's bad decisions. And perhaps more excitingly, all of you have now been secretly invited to meet in Chief Gutwad's moot house. Why would the chief want to speak to you? It can only mean that he's got an important mission for all of you, and one that the other goblins of the tribe could not pull off. You're the elite of this tribe. This could be a chance to go down in Licktoad history. So, we'll move on. Let me show you a little map of where you guys live. In case you weren't 100% sure, there's little Brinestump Marsh, probably written by Scribbleface, on this little map for you. So for those that have played the Verision...
I can't see a map. I can't see a map.
Oh no, you can't see a map because I'm not doing this correctly. Let's try that. Did we do it right? Can we see a map?
I can see a map.
Hooray! Yep. For those that are familiar with the Verision campaign, that's the map, that's sort of where it is, and as you can see, Scribbleface has very eloquently written Brinestump Marsh, roughly where you guys are. So.
Cool.
Meeting at the moot house. Lying in the centre of the goblin village is Chief Gutwad's moot house. It is a veritable museum of heroics, and hopefully your deeds will go in it one day. So, you are all gathered at the entrance of the moot house, waiting for an invitation from Slorb, Chief Gutwad's overly dressed, pompous goblin helper. He's the appointed advisor, but, you know, he just seems to take his role far too seriously. So he's just too much person and not enough goblin. Either way, you're waiting for him to invite you into the moot house.
All right, you can come in now. Okay. Don't just stand there. Don't just stand there. File in, file in, file in.
Ah! Get up, Smod. We on way. We on way. Stupid Smod. Too big. Too big for old boots. No.
Very large.
Oh, get in, get in. I'll have him. You Chief Gutwad will know about this. Get in, get in.
Yeah, he will, because we're the best, so he's got to know. Making no sense, big man.
He sort of kicks the dirt as you all go in, as if to be like, nah, go away, don't like you. And inside, Chief Gutwad sits, precariously, on top of a very tall teeter chair. He's a very corpulent goblin, let's say. Let's be nice, shall we? He is the chief, after all. In fact, you've kind of realised that he probably just needs Slorb to help him down off the teeter chair most of the time. He's quite old. He's a very revered goblin. Let me show you a little picture of our dear Chief Gutwad. There he is, in all of his glory. I hope that stayed up longer than I expected.
No.
I didn't see anything.
That did not work well. But we'll figure it out. This is okay. There. So, as he sits on top of his teeter chair, much to the goblin's surprise and shock, because usually he does not speak. Slorb speaks for him most of the time, but you suddenly hear this deep, booming voice. And he says to you, "You all be heroes! Each of you best Licktoads, but for me. And maybe but for Slorb. That you aren't fleeing in terror at the sound of my mighty voice is all the proof you should need. Yet soon all Licktoad goblins will know your might, for I have picked you for a dangerous mission. You know about fireworks and map found in Scribbleface hut.
I know about
Fireworks.
bombs. Bombs I can do. I can blow shit up, you know.
Boomstick.
Fireworks are the same as bombs, aren't they?
Yes.
Great Zarungel, holy fire.
I'm glad you're all keen for this. Right. We found map. Writing is bad, but map is good. Map show where more fireworks be.
Make it go boom.
He then hands the map to the nearest goblin, which I'm going to say is Poog.
Poog look after holy Zarungel firework map. Yes.
I want them fireworks for Licktoads. You go get them tomorrow.
Oh,
Tonight,
okay.
big bonfire to burn away bad luck. Much fun. Tomorrow you fetch firework.
but tonight
You
fire.
meet men, make them dead. If you meet doggos, make them dead.
Yeah.
Evil doggo.
You meet
No.
horses, make them dead.
Yeah.
If you meet lockslegs, goblins eat babies many, you should maybe run.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
There we
fair.
go.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But if you not find the fireworks, you may not come back. Or
Oh,
we will feed you to Squealy Nord.
I'm not afraid. It's fine. We're gonna find him because we're awesome, so pfft, whatever.
He kind of waves his hand like, and Slorb now starts like, showing you like,
Come on, let's go. Everybody go. Yeah, come on. He's done with you. Go, go.
Go, Slob. You're gross. Don't
he
like
sort
you.
of ushers everybody out of the hut. So that was an experience. But now there's going to be a party. So there's a big bonfire. There's lots of food. And Squealy Nord is indeed, as you will all know, the village pig. He's great, but he eats a lot. And he can eat an entire goblin in maybe 60 seconds.
Ah.
Terrifying. So, as the evening progresses, everybody starts to hear about your special quest. Goblins are coming up to you all over like,
Oh, you're going on a quest. This is so exciting.
is there anything anybody would like to do before the party?
I will just stand there in front of the crowd. We've been given holy map. It's ours. Zarungel great map to lead to firework. Praise us.
Praise, praise. Oh, this is exciting.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Why do you always talk with your eyes closed? You miss the big boom boom if you do that.
Big boom.
No need eyes. Zarungel show everything.
Arangel can't see everything. That's silly. What if it's dark?
Zarungel know everything.
What if it's dark though?
Well, he's got his eyes closed. Of course it's dark.
That makes sense.
Always dark for Zarungel.
Why are you poking me in
Unless
the
there's
eye?
fire. Fire help make things light.
Okay, that makes sense then. Do you want me to light a fire for you? Should I do it now? Should I do it right now? Should I go get fire right now and put it on you?
Yes. Zarangel
Okay.
like fire.
Okay, I'll
Make
go.
fire.
I'll
Make
go get
bonfire,
fire right.
big fire.
Okay, I'll go get fire and put it on you right now. Yes.
Are you sure you guys are that brave?
Yeah, obviously. Have you ever seen me do anything? I'm like the best. What?
I don't believe it.
What are you talking about?
Maybe, if you can do something, I dare you to eat this bag of slugs.
All right,
Eat the bag of slugs.
I'm gonna do
You
it.
eat the bag of slugs?
Yeah.
All right then, eat that.
Okay.
He takes the bag of slugs, opens them up. He gets his pet toad and puts it on his head first.
Okay.
And then
So-
he's gonna empty him into his
You've
mouth.
got this whole bag of slugs, and there are 5 slugs in it.
Okay.
So, how are you wanting to eat these slugs? All in one go, or one
Yep.
at a time? All in one go. You're just
Down
going
the
to
hatch.
pick the slugs up and pour them all into your goblin-y mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, please roll me a fortitude save.
Okay. I'm not good at this.
First roll, L. Oh, that's not
Oh
bad.
no.
Oh no, that's bad.
Okay, so. Oh, this is. It's not pleasant. It's not gross. The slugs are really, really wriggly and really slimy. And as you're trying your best to chew them, and they're just so chewy. And you're like,
Can I quickly run up to? Sorry, what was your character's name?
Chuffy.
Can I quickly run up to Chuffy with my nearly empty salt shaker and just kind of and grab Chuffy around the throat, just and try and pull the
Okay.
salt inside?
if that's what you want to try and do, please roll me a CMD, a combat maneuver bonus. So CMB, please roll me that. And if you can beat Chuffy's CMD, combat maneuver defense, then yeah, you succeed in doing that. If not, Chuffy's going to manage to stop you with a mouthful of slugs, kind of like, You're trying your best to keep these slugs in, but they're kind of trying to come out, and it's really slimy. It's gross.
Okay, I'm just going to roll D20 quickly.
Okay.
That's going to be probably -1, I think, as well. So maybe no, probably not going to work.
So an 11. Does an 11 beat your CMD?
My CMD is 12, so no.
No.
Damn.
Okay, so you attempt to sort of grab Chuffy and shake whatever's left of the get the salt shaker down there, and Chuffy just sort of kicks you with one of their legs, just like. And you
Special
kind of-
salt help.
and you just kind of don't help at all. And Chuffy's all like, "No, screw you," but with a mouthful of like slugs instead of. But as you sort of try and tell Poog, all of these slugs just kind of bleh out, except for maybe like 1 or 2 that you've managed to kind of half swallow.
He told you I'm awesome.
All of the other goblins laugh.
Yeah, you didn't manage to eat it. You didn't manage to eat it.
Yeah, that's because you chose non-premium slugs. What are you trying to do? Poison me?
Non-premium slugs. What are you? Some sort of who, me?
What I am is the best goblin ever, and what you are is useless at choosing slugs.
Oh, I'll have you. I'll have you.
Oh, will you now? Oh, will you now? Come on then. Come on then. Come on then.
All right, if you really
Tough
think
guy.
you're brave, if you really think you're brave,
I know I'm brave.
I think you should go and dance with Squealy Nord.
Fine. I will.
All of
Salt
you,
can't
who
help
else
that.
can dance with Squealy Nord?
Let's all go dance with Squealy Nord. Also, I bet you wouldn't go dance with Squealy Nord because you're a cowardly little pimple head.
Yeah, but I'm not afraid to admit it.
What? Why would
Of
you
course I'm a
admit it?
coward. I am a cook, not a goblin warrior.
Well, then you should get better at stuff, obviously. Whatever.
The goblin sort of sticks their tongues out and wanders off.
Told him. Yeah.
So the sort of crowd that gathered to watch you eat the slugs is kind of still sort of like tentatively waiting to see what you do next, because you keep doing weird things. One of them slowly comes up to Rita. Is like,
Hey,
What?
I've always liked your big head.
And
Get it, Rita.
Well, nothing. I just wanted to say hello to your big head.
All right, and then she walks off.
The goblin looks really dejected and sneaks off into a little corner. And you guys are sort of weirdly the center of attention at this party. There's big fire going to cleanse the bad luck. There's food happening and there's goblins all around. Squealy Nord is having the time of his life rolling in some mud. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
I'd like to eat.
Okay. That's a good plan. You've got a big adventure ahead of you.
Yeah.
Throughout the night, several goblins will come and sort of try and goad you into different things because they want to test you. So that goblin that tells you to go dance with Squealy Nord keeps occasionally coming back, yelling at you, "Dance with him!" and then running away.
Dance with you in a minute, sunshine.
Because they are quite scared. But everybody seems to be the whisper is like, will one of them dance with Squealy Nord?
Every time they bring
Everybody's
it
like,
up, I just sort of like unsheath my knife and stare at them intently.
Can I use speak animals to talk with Squealy Nord?
Yes, you can. What would you like to say to Squealy Nord?
Squealy Nord, oh great Squealy Nord, you're so beautiful, so wise. Would you let Goblin dance with you?
You feeling all right, mate?
That's some pig.
What an amazing pig.
Well, other goblins want to dance with Great Pig. Make merry with Great Pig, be happy, and celebrate, and wash away all bad luck. In the name of Zarangel.
Okay. If you can go and get me that really big bit of chicken, or whatever that thing is over there, I don't know. It looks like a chicken, it might not be. If you can get me that chicken, I will dance with you.
I turn around and I point to the chicken and go, clear path! Great Pig
The goblins
wants
sort
chicken!
of like shuffle over. Just like, what does he mean, great pig? Huh? So they sort of shuffle, clear a little path, and you make your way over to the chicken. I presume you just pick up the chicken.
Pick up chicken and make way back over to Squealy Nord and just reverently pass chicken and kind of push into Squealy Nord's face. Great Squealy Nord!
Squealy Nord manages to eat the entire thing in 14 seconds flat.
All praise and dance with Squealy Nord!
All right, that was good. All right, okay. In you get.
In I get.
Basically, he's in a fenced-off area because Squealy Nord is quite a dangerous pig.
He's in a pig pen.
Yep, he's in a pig pen. So he sort of says you can come in. You can come into his little pig pen. You've fed him. He's okay. He's like, yeah, okay, this one's all right, and it speaks to me. So.
Well, Chosen, come dance with Squealy Nord.
I just waddle up to the fence and I turn to the rest of the goblins and go,
Okay, let's take some bets. I got one piece of string that he'll come out alive. One.
What makes you so sure he's gonna come out alive?
Oh, he's really fun. He's got some stuff up his sleeve, you'll see. He's got a lot of acid in his pouches.
All the other goblins hearing that sort of sneak down. Is anybody going to take Chuffy's bet that Poog will not come out alive?
It's going to be a really awkward stream if I die in the first 10 minutes.
I'm just trying to think, what happens if Poog dies now? Nah, I think you do it.
One caterpillar.
All right, you're in the pool.
Okay,
I've got an eye patch. You can have an eye patch.
Yeah, right.
just like get like a bowl out and like spit shine it and then put all the stuff that we bet in the bowl.
Fair.
Yeah.
So there is now a piece of string, an eye patch, and a caterpillar in the bowl.
Yeah. Yep. The eye patch is quite handy because it has a hole in it, so you can see through it.
Oh, great! What? That's always been an issue with eye patches. You just can't see.
Can't see.
Okay.
It's a holy eye patch.
It is now.
So, you get into the pen with Squealy Nord. Now, Squealy Nord sort of at first stays on the other side of the pen from you, and Squealy Nord proceeds to sort of roll in mud, as Squealy Nord does. What would you like to do?
I'd roll in the mud with Squealy Nord. It's how he dances.
Okay, you're both rolling in the mud. Please roll me, I don't know, a reflex save to roll in mud. And try not to drown. Please don't drown. If you drown in the mud, I'll be very upset. Oh, that's okay. 13.
My reflex is +2, so hurrah!
Alright, yeah, you managed to successfully roll in the mud without getting in the way of Squealy Nord.
That is a 15 total. We have to call out the dice.
The crowd of goblins around the edge of the pen is now sort of like tentatively like, look at him, he's in the same, he's with Squealy.
Ride him! Who said that? Get on his back! Get on his back!
No!
You should
Would not disgrace Squealy Nord. No, no ride. Just
Squealy Nord
dance.
does not speak goblin and therefore does not understand this conversation. But as you sort of continue to yell, sort of, you know, no, the crowd just gets more and more like, yeah, do it, Squealy.
Oh, 1 second, we've just lost audio. Let's see if I can get this back. There we go, we're back. It's because it switches over. I don't know why.
Okay. So
yeah, the crowd are going absolutely nuts and they're screaming at you, get on Squealy Nord, ride Squealy Nord.
I will turn to Squealy Nord and speak with animal and just say, oh, great Squealy Nord. They love you. They wish for one as humble as I to ride great pig like you. Would you be so kind?
Squealy Nord sort of looks at you like, what? Please roll me a diplomacy to try and convince Squealy Nord to allow you to ride him.
I roll, it says, I think it's come up as 15.
Yeah, and your diplomacy is a +1, so you've got a 16. That's a pretty good roll. Squealy Nord kind of, you know, if Squealy Nord could, would rub his chin with his hand, but he doesn't. He has little clefts. It's more like this. But he sort of goes, what's in it for me?
What would one great as you want? The crowd love you.
Barrel of apples. A whole one. Big bucket of apples. That's what I want.
Turn back to the crowd and go, Squealy Nord requests barrel of apples for celebrations, and then go further and ride great Squealy Nord.
The crowd sort of just is like, he speaks Squealy
Do you
Nord.
disappoint Squealy Nord?
No! Several goblins run away and they come back with this huge bucket of apples and they sort of just pick it up on their little goblin-y heads and go bing, over the edge of the pig pen. Apples go everywhere into the mud. And Squealy Nord chows down. It takes Squealy Nord 5 seconds to get through the entire bucket of apples. He is a very fast-eating pig.
Squealy Nord happy? Squealy Nord allow Poog to ride?
All right. Fine.
Poog.
But only
Poog
for
will
10
get
seconds.
10-second fine. Poog will start kind of stomping around the mud, and just starting a chant of Poog, 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 Poog. And then Poog will, for no longer than about 9 seconds, jump on the back of Squealy Nord.
Please roll me a reflex save to climb your muddy butt on top of the muddy pig.
That's the bit where it fails. Reflex, oh, that is plus.
2, so you've rolled a 16. That's a pretty high roll. You're doing really well at this so far. Wait until battle comes. That's when you'll roll all the ones.
Don't worry, that's where I have at least 3 goblin shields.
So yeah, you do manage to sort of climb your way up on Squealy Nord. It's not great. You're both covered in mud and you're kind of like slipping everywhere, but you do eventually manage to kind of get hold of Squealy Nord in some sort of fashion. And Squealy Nord, with a strange little, if a pig could giggle, that's what Squealy Nord just did. Please roll me a ride check. As Squealy Nord begins to kick his little hind legs and his front legs, he starts doing a weird dance in the mud. You rolled a 5.
Yep, and my ride is the worst of all of us, if I believe. Yep, +4. I rolled 9 total.
Okay. As Squealy Nord starts bucking and wheeling and squealing and doing his best thing with you on him, he's having the time of his life. It's clear this pig is finding this hilarious. You get thrown slidey mud off the pig. Please roll me 1d3 of damage as you hit the ground, having been thrown off of the pig.
I rolled a 3.
You take 3 points of damage as Squealy Nord flings you off and you whack into the fence and land face back down in the mud.
I think he's dead.
Win! Give me the money!
No, that means I win. Excuse you.
You said he'd live! Give me the stuff!
I like turn and head like towards the nearest piece of cover and stealth.
I give chase!
Roll me a stealth. And if you're looking for Chuffy as they run behind a large tree, please roll me a perception to try and spot Chuffy as they try to hide.
That's a 32.
Oh my goodness.
I rolled a 26. I was about to be really impressed with myself. Gee.
Chuffy sort of legs it with the bowl round the nearest tree and just vanishes. You don't know where Chuffy's gone.
I will get up from the mud as quick as possible, get out the pen and go, for Zarganel!
Poog!
No, he's not dead.
Most of the goblins fail to say Zarganel properly, so you just kind of get a weird mix of Zapoog! as Rita chases Chuffy round a tree with a bowl of stuff. Bogmerch, the person who just made a deal with you that he'd die is hidden round a tree and being chased by Rita. Did you want to do anything, or are you just going to wait to see what happens?
No, I'm staying near the bonfire. I'm staying warm, watching the party, enjoying the music, enjoying the drink. Just like, yeah, this party's wicked. It just needs some fireworks.
It does need fireworks, but they're voluntary. Use them all to burn down the house.
I got some fireworks.
Oh.
I'm not using them just yet.
So yeah, everybody's relatively cheering Poog. He's covered in mud, but he did indeed manage to get on the back of Squealy Nord. He didn't stay there, but he managed to get on the back of Squealy Nord. And as the night sort of progresses along, and it is a night of merriment. It is a night of fire and food, and everybody's getting a bit whatever. You've managed to steal some grog from the local human village, and you're sort of having a good laugh with that. One of the goblins is bathing with it, and that's made it taste all the much better. So, well done then. So what's happening with Rita and Chuffy? Chuffy is now hidden, and Rita is looking for him.
I have a dog slicer, right?
Yep, you have a dog slicer.
It's occasionally in the shadows, just I don't care if you won. You ran away.
Get my little frog off the top of my head. Okay.
All right, listen, Frogkins. Listen. I'm going to need you to eat all the stuff, and then I'm going to put the bowl on my head, and I'm going to jump on Rita, because it's going to be really funny. All right? Okay.
And I'm going to get the bowl and my frog, and I'm just going to feed the frog the contents of the bowl.
Okay. Oh no. The frog seems to sort of try to eat the contents of the bowl, realizes they're not flies, and just kind of goes, and throws them up. If frogs can throw up, I don't know. I'm not a frog scientist. But, if they can, that's kind of what it does. It just spits them all back out into the bowl, and now they're covered in mucus.
Somewhere David Attenborough is just shaking his head.
Yeah, it's just like, how can this woman not know anything about frogs?
Well, Fungins, you've utterly disappointed me here today, but you have given me an additional soup with which to eat my stuff. So yeah, that's fine.
And put him on my head. And then I'll take my bowl with my soupy contents and I'll go and find Rita and I'll try and
Yeah.
Don't know.
I like to think Rita's facing a corner, just sort of stabbing at the shadows. And you just behind her, just.
So, have a hat!
Okay, that will be, you will have to roll me a CMB check to try and basically dump the gooey mucusy contents of the bowl and the bowl on top of Rita's balloon head.
Oh no!
What's your
Wow.
roll?
1.
Oh no. So instead of dumping the bowl, Rita sort of manages to sort of startle you by turning around while stabbing, just going, stab, ah! And you just kind of drop the bowl on your own head. Rita,
Oh, God.
did you want to attempt to stab Chuffy?
Well, he startled me, so yes.
Please roll an attack, Chuffy, for this case, as you are flat-footed, as you were not expecting to be stabbed by Rita.
I don't think I do. I rolled a 6.
6. No, I don't think that beats your flat-footed AC. So you kind of stab and it just kind of doesn't really land. But there is Chuffy in front of you, the contents of the bowl, your caterpillar, Mogmurch's eye patch, all covered in this weird slime with a bowl on her head, on his head.
Hi, Rita. How's life? I have a new hat. I don't know if you noticed. It's really catching. All the fashion
Chase
amongst
Chuffy again.
Run away. Start doing loops around the bonfire.
Yep.
Poog, Mogmurch, you were seeing unfold as Chuffy is now doing laps around the bonfire with a bowl on their head. I think your eye patch and the string and the caterpillar is still on the ground somewhere.
I'll go and find my eye patch because that's really useful. That is.
All right.
So
Do you
I'll go
also
and find
take
it
the
in
string and the caterpillar?
No, I'll leave those to fend for themselves.
Okay. So you get your eye patch back. So that's a good start.
I will pick up the string and caterpillar, go, for Zaranga! And throw him in the bonfire.
Everybody's cheering and dancing. They're all screaming, for Poog! and they all sort of dancing merriment continues.
So while the dancing continues and the goblin drummers are striking up a nice little beat, Mog will continue to dance around the bonfire because he's really into it at the moment, and he's gonna end this party with a bang. So as he's dancing around, you see him kind of light up one of his bombs.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, when things go boom, when Mog much throws, much more fun than using bows. Sometimes where that boom boom blows, it's not my fault, it's how it goes. And as he drops it into the bonfire, he says, a boom boom boom, let me hear you say, uh-oh.
Oh!
And it goes, boom. The whole bonfire explodes 20 foot into the air. Sparks, cinders, bits of wood and fire going everywhere.
And Chuffy and Rita, please roll me reflex saves as you're doing laps around this bonfire that's just exploded.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Mogbirch, I think because you knew it was coming, you've probably made sure to run. You're an expert at this. So.
I rolled a 21.
You rolled a 21. Nice. Chuffy.
He is not a...
How do I feel about a 12? I feel terrible about a 12. You kind of didn't expect it. Rita saw it. She saw Mogmerch approach and she was like, oh, this is where things go bad. Rita's legged it in the other direction. You still kept running, not realizing Rita stopped chasing you. You just kind of go, where is... Boom! And you go flying backwards. Please roll me a d3.
Ow.
As you land on the ground as a result of this massive fiery explosion. What did you roll?
3.
Oh, man.
Perfect.
You take 3 points of damage as you sort of splat down, and all the other goblins that are around start cheering, like, way, bonfire, woo! Everybody's having a great time. It was very fun, and the fire is now brighter and bigger than ever.
Wait.
Fly.
I did a little bit, didn't I? Yes. I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. Wish it wasn't quite so hurty, though. Oh.
Oh, dear. The night starts to sort of wind down, and a few of the goblins eventually in the early morning go to bed. You guys have got a very big day ahead of you. So you're probably... does anybody wish to do anything before they retire for the night?
Yeah. The hut that was burned down, Scribble Face.
Mm-hmm.
Scribble Face's hut. Are the ashes sort of still there?
Yeah, they just kind of left it there as a weird smouldering carcass.
Great. Just gonna waddle over there with my frog, and then hold my frog out into the ashes and be like,
Get a good sniff of it, because that smells like fireworks and we gotta find those tomorrow, so sniff!
The frog sort of sits there, hanging limply like frogs do, as you do not speak frog, and the frog does not speak goblin. So the frog is confused, held in midair.
Can I ask, I've got a wand. Does that recharge overnight?
No, I think for the purpose of this game, it is just the 9 charges for the game.
Okay,
Right.
fine.
Anybody else wish to do anything, or shall we retire? Good, because I need a nap. Okay, so you all go to bed in your respective beds. Mogmerch goes back to his loving girlfriend who licks his face clean every night. I thought that was a very interesting detail of Mogmerch's. And
Yeah, I don't know why. Rempty.
Rempty, yeah, she loves to lick your face, which is rather irritating. But, you know, she licks the remainder of the bonfire off your face and thinks that's great, so... Though she does scold you, and sort of like, you're going to get yourself killed one day.
That's all right. I'll come back the next one.
That's not how it works.
I think it does. I think it does.
She thinks really hard.
Oh, you're the smart one. Maybe you know better.
Yeah, just missed a bit of my ear.
She just proceeds to keep licking your face and your ear and the back of your head. Every part she can. She's just bleh, all over. As you wake up the next morning, everybody's pretty much still asleep, just because that was one hell of a party. And you gather your things together. Slorb is there. He sort of sends you Gutwad's regards. And he ushers you out of the village gate. You are off on your adventure.
Stupid storm.
Now, it's not a very long journey to get to where the map says. But because you've only got little legs, it does seem like quite a way. And as you're strolling through the marsh, you keep going and you come across an area that just seems to be a little more webby than usual. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
Webs mean really big ball of yarn, yeah?
Maybe. I think webs usually mean spiders. Spiders are sometimes friendly.
Oh, I thought it was just really enthusiastic string making.
Could be, but who
Yeah.
made the string?
Oh. Who makes the people who make the string?
Who makes the people? Who makes the string? Who makes the string
Who
people?
cares? March, march, march.
Bear with me. Just making sure you've all got control of your tokens there, because I thought I'd set that up, but apparently it's not working. Yay, technology. Right. So you continue to march through the swamp into this spidery covered area. And you sort of remember as you go through, oh, wait a minute. Fairly sure that Lots Legs eats goblin babies many lives round here. And just as you're sort of thinking that, I'd like you all to roll me initiative.
Don't like spiders.
As out of the corner of the, off from like one of the trees, drops down a very large spider. Now, I hope this handout works the way I hope it does.
Oh no.
But hopefully everybody can see this beautiful picture of Lots Legs eats goblin babies many.
We can see the spider on the map. We've not seen a picture. We didn't see a picture of the Goblin King either.
That's really frustrating because it's got a show to players button, but it doesn't seem to work.
I saw it. I saw the picture of the
Oh, I totally didn't.
the dude and the spider. In fact,
as long as you saw it, that's fine because that's on the stream.
There we go.
Well, that's well, it's the same thing. I'm still saying the same map you are. There is another item as well that I can show.
Oh, good. That thing's terrifying.
Oh, good. We'll see.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But also, there's this. There is this.
Oh no.
So that
that is very
it.
cool.
Oh no.
There's
it's
Lots
even
Legs.
got dribbling drool.
Oh.
Awesome. As someone that doesn't like spiders at the best of times, this is great fun.
I know. It's disgustingly good. But yeah, I do not like spiders. But that is it. That is a Leng spider. I'm just doing a plot. But it's actually on screen. You can't see this, but I can. It's on screen at the same time. Coming soon. Darklands Rising from WizKids. Get yourself a Leng spider. It's actually hanging upside down, supported by its own web.
That is really
Terrifying.
cool. I kind of want one.
I also kind of want one. They look
Oh,
rad.
right.
I, for
Disgusting.
personal reasons, kind of don't.
It's big as well. I mean, it's quite a substantial mini.
It is good enough that it's genuinely making hairs on the back of my neck stand up.
At what
It's
point
horrible.
does a mini become a maxi?
Yeah,
About then, I reckon.
Yeah.
So,
There's
pint
a
glass.
Gosh, that's huge.
That's
That's about
big.
the point in time where I decide to squash it with my boot.
Now, if you imagine the size of a goblin
It
mini.
picks up your boot and throws you back.
Just the shape and size of that. If you hooked a string on it, it could be a really good Christmas ornament.
a very
If I see that on
spidery
my
piece.
tree.
All
I'll poop
right.
myself.
That's where I start burning down the Christmas tree.
And the house.
Yeah. This house is now condemned. Goodbye.
Bye.
Come on, kids. We're going for a new home.
I just need one more initiative. So, at the moment, we've got Chuffy having rolled a 24. So, well done, Chuffy. We've got Poog on an 11, Rita on a 9, and Mogmerch on 16.
Whoop, whoop.
And what does our dear beloved spider have to say about this?
Nothing, we're gonna stab it.
Now,
Yeah, this is fair.
the great thing about my character is that cussing is actually part of his character sheet. So I can, in character, go, fuck.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. Do that. Let's roll initiative for Lots Legs. Oh no.
Because they rolled the wrong one, right? They're right at the bottom. They're,
Chuffy! You get to spot it first. What do you want to do?
Chuffy will look at the spider, look down at his pet spider, stank trash, look up at the spider, look down at stank trash, and then pull stank trash out, be like, go! And then hide. Dive into a bush.
Okay, roll me a check for that. I don't know. I think there's a hide check. If not, just make it stealth.
Cool.
Yep.
Gotta go stealth.
Gotta go hidden.
Gotta go fast.
I found this like 2 seconds ago, and now I cannot.
When in doubt, roll a d20.
True.
Because if it's a 1, you know you failed anyway.
Wait. I know my mod anyway, so it's all good.
Way. 23. Okay, I will make a note of that.
one stealthy boy.
One stealthy boy.
Because is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Do you...
Yeah, I'd like to be stealthing behind this here bush, if that is okay.
Yeah, you should be able to move your token.
Cool.
If you
I can
can't,
move
please let me know.
30 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that's me.
It's you, hiding behind that bush.
Yep.
Like a true hero.
Like a true hero. Absolutely.
Right. Now, Lot's legs has many, many, many legs. So they are going to scatter all of its hairy, hairy little oozy acid drippy legs all the way over to here.
Even its legs drip acid.
Yep, they're dripping acid. Why the hell not?
Gross.
That's what we're going to do now with it.
Right-row.
And she's going to attempt to web you. 320. No, that's not how that works. Uh-huh. So, 17. Does that hit? You Poog.
Oh, it's gonna, isn't it? It's absolutely going to. What is that stat against?
That's going to be against your AC.
That is my AC. The balls.
Ball. You are now tangled up in a bunch of web.
Oh.
Not again.
Not again. Mogmatch, it's your turn.
It's
Chuffy
okay. I can blow you out of those webs.
Oh boy.
Okay, what are you doing with the webs there, Mogmatch?
No, I'm gonna throw the bomb at the spider.
That's probably for the best. If you throw it at Poog, you'd probably die.
Just blow ourselves up. At the
I mean, I haven't
downer.
ruled out PvP, but
I don't know what the range is on my throwing bombs. It doesn't actually give me a range.
no, it doesn't give you a range of the thing. So I'm just going to say, like, you know, as long as it's at least sort of 30, 35. I'm saying that you'd be fine to roll it at this point. You'd be able to hit from there.
And then on my Roll20 sheet, I'm going to push the button that does that.
15.
Oh, that's not bad.
15 to
damage.
hit. It actually hits. You've managed to squarely smack the spider straight in her really large abdomen.
Cool.
And
And then
you do
boom.
7 damage as it explodes across her body.
Cool.
Let's see here. Right. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Mogmatch?
I will run. I will run south. I will.
You should
there.
get that. Perfect. Perfect.
Cool.
All right. Poog! You're trapped where you are, covered in a bunch of webs. You can attempt to roll I believe it's going to be a reflex to try and get yourself out if you want, or you can try and attack them.
So that'd be my action. Then, if I fail that, I don't even get to move. I'm guessing. Okay.
Well, that's pretty much it. You can't move anyway because you are trapped in webs. So if you want to try and get yourself out, you can.
I will try and get myself out. Why not? And reflex. Yeah.
Yep. Reflex.
It's not going to go well.
Oh
no.
You don't quite know how you've managed this, but you
that's a natural one.
It's a natural one, yeah. You sort of twist round thinking this will work, and you just start spinning on the spot, which just seems to wrap these webs around you tighter. And by the end of it, you kind of just go, no, this was dumb.
It's like spaghetti on a fork, just pulling it around.
Just one finger sticking out, like
If there's ever a face for regretting your life decisions, that would be it. Rita, it's your turn. Your friend seems to be very content in cocooning themselves, and everybody else is fucked off to hide behind bushes.
Well, there's only one thing to do. And I run straight at the spider.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna slice it with my dog slicer.
All right.
20 to hit, 3
20
slashing.
hits.
It's dead, right?
No, it's not. But that was A+ for effort. You sort of stab with your dog slicer, and you manage to sort of hit the side of what could only be presumed as a spider's shoulder, and she kind of makes this horrible sort of rapid clicking noise, and more acid drips from her fangs, and
click, click, you.
She didn't like that.
Good.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? I think that's all you can do.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Chuffy, it's your turn again. You're hiding behind a bush.
I am.
I love the fact that Poog is still like...
Yeah, he hasn't seen this. He turns to Poog and is like,
well, I haven't seen him do that one before, but he looks very comfortable. I'm sure it's fine.
Is there any way I can get...
Yeah, noises of contentment. I love it.
Is there any way I can see to get past the spider? Is there any way I can get past...
around the edge of the bush?
Okay, cool. I do that. I'm gonna... Because I'm not sure if that is an impassable area because of the web. Sorry, for those who can't see on the map, there's a lovely
there's a little web there.
Web in the way.
You might need to roll me a reflex save to not get tangled up in that, but you could potentially go round there.
I think I will run around this way because I'm going to get behind the spider.
Okay.
So I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then drop down behind the spider's butt with my dog slicer and go and then slash at the butt.
Yeah. Okay then. Roll 2 hits.
Okay. Let's do this. I have a slicer of the dog. I also have, theoretically, a sneak attack.
You crit! You crit against her. Nice job.
And would this also get my sneak attack, Stacey?
Yes, because you are being flanked by Rita there, you do get your sneak attack as well.
Fabulous.
So
that
is... is that... I believe that's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage?
Yeah, 10
How
damage.
would you like to do this?
Chuffy will drop down hero landing style behind this spider, raise up the dog slicer, go, and then pull it down, and it just sinks into the butt of the spider and cracks it like an acorn, just in half, and he's just there with his hand in the spider goo of the butt going,
I didn't realise that would work as well as it did.
That was amazing, Chuffy.
I know.
You just got 2 halves of a spider, and on the other side of this spider carcass is just Rita, All right. Pooh, do you want to try and get yourself out of these spider webs?
Poog has no idea. He's facing the other way. It's like, What? What happened?
Alright, the initiative
Did I do
order
it?
has dropped. Mog Merch, Poog is currently wrapped up in things, and you can see that there is a big cracked spider-like egg. Just bleh.
I'll go and get Poog out.
This is fair.
That's him over there. Oh,
It
Like,
shouldn't
take a leg as a trophy.
Much effort. Like with a knife, you could probably do it with your dog slicer there,
yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Just get my hands and then just like wipe them in the spider blood and then just down my face, just make a lovely gooey line of spider goo and go, ah! Ah!
I'd like to take a leg as a
The acid
trophy.
spider goo.
Yep.
Why?
And then the screaming becomes real screaming.
Players, am I right? Please roll me a fort.
Worth it.
Yeah, okay. It tingles a bit, like more than average. It's probably working as some form of acne cream for Chuffy's horrific acne, because a lot of those seem to pop. But it still makes you look ugly, so it doesn't really matter.
Tuffy's face might make you sick, but Tuffy's knife is awful quick. And if you are his shabby pick, the knife goes in you, stick, stick, stick! Yeah!
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, team. You have managed to destroy Lot's Legs Eats Goblin Babies Many. When you return, hopefully successful, you'll be hailed as heroes.
We all did well there.
You all did
Well done. We all did our
including
part.
Poog. Poog did his best.
Poog was a distraction.
Yeah.
Poog was a distraction. A beautiful, beautiful distraction.
Poog became magnificent cocoon.
You continue your way through the
Poog
marsh.
become wonderful butterfly.
Wow!
I want to eat the butterflies.
Do it.
Where are the butterflies?
Eat Poog. Eat him.
Why? Why are you like this? I'm kidding. I'm
We
kidding.
be
You like
goblins.
this. That is true. You are all goblins. As you keep moving through the marsh, the rest of your journey is relatively unhindered. You manage to sort of get over to where the map is marked X on the spot. And you come across what can only be described as a very large shipwreck. Da-da-da-da. Now inside the shipwreck, at least in the fence of the shipwreck, is a very grumpy looking horse. Now, the main thing that concerns you about the fact you've ended up here is that all of you know that this isn't just any ordinary shipwreck. This is the lair of the infamous cannibal goblin, Vorka. And you know that horse right there, that's Vorka's horse. It's not that she rides the horse, no. That horse is just really mean. And the only person that horse is afraid of is Vorka. That's how scary Vorka is. Even the horse is scared of Vorka. But it's not scared of anyone else. And it's not very nice. But this is where the map leads. It says it's on this ship. So what's your plan, everybody? Where do you want to go next?
Who's hungry for horse?
Holds
Or
up dagger.
Poog will look at the map, and then look at the ship, and then look at the map, and look at the ship and go, "Ow, bollocks!
What?
Vorka lives here."
Ah, fuck. Well, what do we do now?
Oh, I suppose he's got the fireworks.
Oh my goodness! Why would she have the fireworks? She eats things. Unless she cooks them with the fireworks. Do you think she cooks them with the fireworks?
Or maybe eats the fireworks.
Oh, maybe she eats the
No
fireworks.
cannibal will eat anything,
Does that mean
even another
she's?
goblin.
Does that mean she's made of fireworks?
Maybe. We should set her on fire to find out.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree. But what do we do about the horse?
I've got an idea about a horse.
Okay.
Horses, as well as eating goblins, they like apples. So if we paint one of my bombs green or red, and we feed it to the horse,
I like that idea. Who's
and
got
horse
red?
goes boom.
You've got red in you. You can
Yeah.
put the red that's in you on the bomb.
Yeah, well, you've already got lots in you anyway. So let's
Yeah.
just cut another bit off
All right.
and paint to cut a finger off, and we can use it as a brush.
But I'm using all my fingers. I don't
Well,
have a
not-
spare one.
Not if we cut it off. You
Oh.
won't be using it then, will we?
Yeah, but I'm using it now.
But yeah, and then we can all use it together.
Why don't we carve on your fingers? You're not
What?
using yours.
I need mine to throw the bomb, don't I?
But you're just feeding it to him.
Oh, that's true.
This is not
Okay,
fair.
yeah.
I'm still using mine.
Okay, let's cut Poogs then.
All right.
It's a deal.
Come here, Poog.
Poog
Poog.
need fingers for waving and waggling. Because Poog
Poog
speaks
And while
all
as he sticks it out for waving and waggling, we cut it off.
Oh no.
Poog will retaliate.
If you're trying to attack Poog to take his finger off, I'd like everyone to roll me initiative. There's only one way we're going to resolve this. Poog doesn't want his finger removed.
Oh, sorry, I keep not selecting my token.
Right, so we have... Wow, Mog Merch. Oh, that is a terrible pencil. I don't know why I chose that pencil. You guys ever do that? Accidentally pick up a crayon instead of a real pencil? Right, let's try this again. We got Mog Merch, who rolled a 24 on their initiative. We've got Rita, who rolled a 17.
Oh.
So Poog managed to roll himself a 21, which is probably great because he's the one being attacked.
Yep.
And then there's Chuffy, who's a little slow on the uptake on a 13. So, go for it, Mog Merch. It's your turn first. How would you like to first grab or attack Poog?
Well, as he's wiggling his finger around because he says he's waving, I'll cut it off.
Okay.
Attempt to cut it off.
You're going to attempt to cut it off. Roll your attack.
Actually, I've only got a club, so I'll try and cut it off with a club.
Yeah, no, go for that. You try and slash with a bludgeoning weapon. I don't think a 2 is going to hit somehow.
No.
No. So well done, Poog. You've managed to avoid your first attack as Mog Merch tries to club your hand that you're kind of waving in order to slice your finger off. And Poog, Mog Merch, would you like to move anywhere? Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'll stay there. I'm sticking with the apple plan at the moment.
Fair. This is great. So Poog, it's your turn. You are aware that your friends are now currently trying to kill you.
Not kill, merely maim.
Or seriously
Your
injure.
friends are currently trying to maim and or seriously injure you.
We just want to borrow a finger. You can have it back when we're finished.
So back on.
Well, I was just
Poog
gonna give it to him.
will
Put it on an
Poog will retaliate and try and cut off Mog's finger.
Of all the things I expected to do today, this was not it. All right, roll your attack.
Okay, how do I roll attack on the sheets? Is it melee or?
You should have Dog Slicer under your weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what you want to
underneath
use?
melee.
Just click the word Dog Slicer. There we go. So an 8. I don't think
No
an
better.
8 hits
Nope.
Mog Merch somehow.
Nope.
So far
I
it's been
suppose
2
that's-
swings and
Is
2
that
misses.
only... Oh, no, it is. Okay, sorry. Ignore me.
It's been 2 swings and 2 misses. Rita, it's now your turn. So far, a club has been swung and a knife has been swung back.
Get him! I've got the knife. He's got a club. How are you going to cut finger with club?
With this. And I slice my dog slicer on Poog's finger.
Oh no.
Oh no, I crit.
Oh no! Oh you're so enthusiastically aiming at Poog. You're like, ah, and you manage to slice your own finger off as it flops down to the ground. And you're sort of looking at You've never done that before in your life.
Well done, Rita. That's very generous of you.
Problem solved.
Yeah, thank you, Rita.
Diplomacy
There we go.
wins out.
Yay! We have the red. Red from the inside.
Dear, at least it's
Don't
not
say I never
slicing
do
one.
nothing for you.
You're the best,
Stuck in on my
Rita.
stump.
This is
We start painting the bomb a nice red colour.
Is the horse paying any attention to any of this? Have they? Has it noticed?
Rita, you're going
It
to have
wandered
to take
off.
your 3 points of slashing damage as you've hurt yourself.
That's fair.
By the way. But yeah, you start painting with the blood of the gooey finger and probably the stump. So, how are you going to feed the apple to the horse?
First of all, has it even noticed us? Because we've been having a loud row outside of its pen.
It doesn't seem to have been bothered by you thus far.
Cool.
It's just kind of like, you're not in its fence, so it's just kind of like,
Go up to the fence. Here, horsey, horsey, and offer the apple through the fence. Here, horsey, just an apple, not a bomb.
Just an apple, not a bomb. Beautiful.
Don't
that's-
worry that it's got fire.
You're currently trying to trick the horse, so I think you should roll me a deception of some sort.
As they're doing this, can I assist by going up behind them and going, no, don't give him my apple, that's my lunch, don't give him my lunch, that's for me, that's mine.
Yeah, you can assist, that's not a problem. It should be under main, I believe. Under skills, there should be a... What would it be? I think it'll just be... Go with bluff. So it'll be bluff. You can add a +2 for the fact that you've got someone behind you screaming and hollering.
Okay, so that's a 10
So
in
it's a
total.
10. Oh, now does this horse believe you? Let's figure that out. Now the horse is very perceptive. So, but are they very insightful?
Very smart horse.
Very smart horse.
Are they a wisdomous horse? Oh, they're a wisdomous horse.
Oh no. The horse does not seem to be buying what you're selling today. And the horse seems now visibly angry that you would try to make it eat something that's clearly not an edible.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Nice
Who
horse.
got-
Would
Throw it!
everybody like to roll me initiative on the horse?
Throw the apple.
Can I?
Do you want to keep the same initiatives from the fight you've just had?
Yeah.
Would that be
Yes.
easier?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Can I just throw the apple because it's lit? So throw it
Yeah, that would be fine.
before combat.
Well, I think you're going to go first anyway. Let me
Oh,
just
okay,
roll the
that's fine.
initiative that we've got for our horse here. Oh yeah, you're definitely going first. With a 6, the horse is going straight dead last. No, it's a 10. Either way, the horse is going last. Right. So yeah, it is your turn. So go ahead and throw the lit bomb.
Okay. Boom. Dum dum dum. Boop. I got a 12 on attack with damage of 7.
Okay, 12 does not unfortunately hit this horse.
Oh.
Oh, hold on, it might do. Bear with me. I might have just got the wrong horse. I know that sounds really weird. There are 3 different horses. Oh yeah, no. A 12 does hit the horse. I was looking at the wrong kind of horse. This is a light horse. So yeah,
Okay.
It will
the
be
12
while they're
does
done.
indeed hit the horse.
Or
So you
the
do
bomb's
7
done.
damage as this horse sort of rears back, Because it didn't. It knew it wasn't an apple, but it didn't know it did that.
Goes up to sniff
Yeah.
it.
That is 7 damage to our beloved little pony there. So it is now Poog's turn. Poog, try not to get yourself caught in webs this turn.
Poog.
Stuck in the fence.
Yes. There's not a great deal Poog does. Poog will try and use Firebolt, one of his 5-a-day Firebolts.
Go for it.
Okay. I don't think that's on the sheet, is it?
No, I think it is just in your in your sheet.
5 volt a day keeps the horse away.
We hope.
Pretty much.
I hear it's recommended.
25. So I'm going to have to move up to make sure I'm close to it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I just need to move 1 up. Poog will move up 1 and go, suck at it.
Right, I think you believe you have to roll a ranged touch attack for that one. I don't know. What does it say on the thing?
I'm just looking up now. So, 1 standard action. It's a ray, which means I kind of actually want to move to the side so I don't actually get
So it's a straight line attack, basically.
You must make a ranged touch attack on your target.
Go for it then. I
That's
believe
not
you've
much
got...
damage.
Yeah, I believe you've got that one. Ranged touch attack, I believe I've left for you in your sheet.
Ranged touch attack.
Underneath your dog slicer.
Got it.
Perfect. 11. That meets it, beats it. You managed to hit the horse. Please roll whatever damage. I believe it's 1d...
Yeah, 1d3.
1d3.
Okay. What's the command for rolling d3? Just slash d3.
I think it's /r space 1d3. Perfect. 2 damage. So you managed to basically almost finger gun, just pew pew, and the ray shoots out and hits the side of the horse. The horse rears up and neighs, like, not happy with that at all. Didn't like that. Okay. It is now Rita's turn. And I'm starting to think the horse is going to be dead before it gets a turn. But here we go.
Rita is going to run up to the fence. Put the dog slicer away, pull out her short bow. Aha!
Okay.
24 to hit. 4 damage.
How do you do this? Okay, the 24 is a 20 plus a 5. Yeah, so that's a crit.
Oh.
It should be. Because you've rolled
No,
a
it's
20.
a 9.
It's a 19. Oh, so it's a
19.
19.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
not a
dog
crit
slicer crit.
because it's the short bow. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, no.
So yeah, you do 4 damage as your short arrow sort of pierces the side of the horse. It still didn't like that one, does the similar thing. It's getting really annoyed now. It's like, what the hell? I'm just trying to eat some grass. You guys come here throwing bombs and shooting firebolts, and there's an arrow. Okay, Chuffy, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Now, neither me or Chuffy are smart men, but we both want to be involved. So, Chuffy will run up to the fence. Yeah, up to the fence here. And 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm going to try and vault over the fence.
Okay, roll me. Let me just have a quick look here. I believe there's something along the lines of athletics.
Is anyone else in their head going face, plant, face, plant, face,
Okay.
plant?
I mean, I secretly acrobatics. Can you please roll me an acrobatics?
I can.
A vault over
Whoa.
that fence. How did you do?
+8, +8. I rolled a 10.
A 10. +8 and you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Impressive. Okay.
Hubris. Glorious
Let's
hubris.
have a look at how well you did, because I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, no. The fence turns out wasn't as high as you thought. But you still managed to sort of half clip it, but it doesn't really affect you going through. It just kind of knocks the fence down. You just sort of catch it with the edge of your foot as you kind of go over, and you're just all like, oops, didn't mean to destroy that. But you are now over the fence and next to a horse.
He sort of lands over the fence, clips it with the legs, like,
Meant to do that. Here, horsey, horsey, horsey. Ha!
And I think that's all I can do because I used my action to get over the fence.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it.
That's fair. You are now standing next to a horse when it's the horse's turn.
Yep.
So, Stomp here is gonna turn around, move a little bit forward. It's gonna be a bad day.
Sorry, I just had a serious reaction to the fact that it's called Stomp here.
It's just Stomp. I just said Stomp here.
Okay.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Right, so we're gonna roll as it tries to rear up and hit you with both of its hooves. So that's a d20 -2 because apparently it's not very good at that. So you need to turn off that dice roll, thing.
On the whoop.
Oh, does a 15 hit you?
Is this on my standard AC?
This is on your standard AC.
It does not.
So the horse rears up with it just tries to stomp you down as its namesake is, but you're just fast, you're just nimble, you're just between its legs like no hitting me today, nuh-uh. All right,
Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Mod Merch, what's next? What's the plan? Go for it. Oh, we cannot hear you, Dave.
I was going to say, you've made a new hole in the fence.
Yep, there is a new hole in the fence. Let me just do a little marker to show you where that is. Freehand. It is just here. Oh, that's not a great colour to be drawing in, is it? Let me try drawing in a slightly different colour. So yeah, that part of the fence is now gone.
Okay, so I will move around. I will go into the paddock, I guess. And attack the horse.
Nice. Please roll.
Okay, I'm going to use my club. Because I didn't get dog slicer. Oh dear.
No. Oh no.
Ah, well I can safely say that does not hit the horse.
What'd you roll, Dave?
Wait, a 1.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
For the people watching the stream who can't see the dice.
Roll me a reflex save, Mog.
I've got to find it. That one. 8.
8. Okay. So you sort of swing your club, and as you do, it just sort of keeps spinning you, and you're sort of turning, you're now facing the opposite way. You're not looking at the horse at all right now. Which is not helpful, and you miss the horse, but at least you're not on your butt, you know?
Okay, I will stay there, that's fine.
Right. It is now, I believe, Poog's turn? Poog,
Poog,
go for it.
after firing one finger pistol, will fire another.
Go for it. Roll your range touch attack for me. A 5 does not hit the stomp, so you sort of pew pew, and it kind of just zooms straight past. The horse looks slightly pleased, if a horse could look slightly pleased. Because the last 2 attempts have been hilarious as far as the horse is concerned.
Done well.
Rita, go for it. What's the next move?
She knocks another arrow and
Go on then, roll me an attack.
does an
An
11.
11. 11 hits the horse.
3 damage.
3 damage. Ooh. As it sort of takes that arrow to the side of its neck, and it's sort of like, it doesn't like that, and now its neighs start to sound a bit gurgly.
I'm gonna get that horse.
But
I'm gonna
it's
get that horse.
It's still there, so Chuffy, what are you gonna do?
Just give me a fucking horse.
There's blood dripping from this horse's mouth. So go on, roll me.
I'm gonna go up around this way to get around the back of him.
Okay.
Because if any horse person will tell you, the best place to be with an angry horse is by its back legs.
Oh yeah.
Obviously. This is the best idea.
Yep. What could possibly happen?
What could possibly go wrong? That's an 8.
That could go wrong.
That does not hit the horse, unfortunately, but you are now behind it.
I am.
So yeah,
By its legs.
well done. Not much. You're now facing the opposite direction of the horse. What would
I
you
will
like
turn
to
round.
do?
The horse disappeared. Wow. Magic
Have
horse.
you missed the horse?
I'll just kind of look
Oh
around
yeah, I
and go,
missed the horse.
There it is.
Sorry, thanks there. You nearly got away with that. I did
Oh.
indeed miss the horse's turn.
Otherwise, it's just going to be us murdering a horse with no repercussions.
Well, there is
that is
repercussions.
true.
We keep missing.
Yeah, it's very funny that you guys keep missing. But yeah,
You
you
keep
are right.
missing.
I did miss the horse. So let's give the horse a turn, shall we? I think it deserves a turn. Right. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 2. L.
1.5.
1 or 2?
1.
Oh, sorry, L.
Here we go. Hubris! Crippling amounts of hubris.
Paid off. It rolled a 0.
Oh, I'm like grease lightning.
So the horse, having seen you sort of sneak the hell round, tries to buck up and hit you with both its back legs, and you just kind of and scamper underneath. You're dodging, you're diving, and the horse lands. It doesn't really know if it's hit you, and it's just like, what the hell's going on? Not much. It is now your turn.
I will spin around looking for the horse that magically just seems to disappear.
Yeah.
And I will try and strike it again.
Go for it.
Probably not.
No. At least you
I got a
didn't.
three.
You didn't roll a 1 this time. A 3 is better than a 1.
We killed a spider in 2 goes, and we can't kill a
Huge.
horse in 5.
Maybe we should just leave the horse. It's a magic horse.
This is a sign we should just go.
It's the 3-act structure. The second act, we just fail.
Yep.
It's your turn. Please kill the horse.
This is so painful.
Who will talk to the horse?
Oh.
Please let us kill you.
What did
You
you
can
say
just
to the
stand
horse?
still.
Sorry.
No, I'm going to run. I'm going to run up and try and... Actually, no, I'm going to javelin it.
Go for it.
Realising my finger pistols haven't worked very
Roll
well.
your javelin. An 18 hits.
For 1 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yay!
It's been sitting on 1 for the past like 3 rounds.
No.
Oh,
What the heck?
well, finally, just realise... and go finger pistol and javelin go... Wah! And it will just... like, rather limply go into the horse's neck. And just have a really dragged out, just kind of... And the horse will kind of flail around. Just,
Okay.
and slowly go to the ground, kicking its legs. Just,
Nice, man. No, Stomp lives no more.
I'd like to eat the horse.
Go for it. You eat the horse. I don't think you need to roll for eating a damn horse.
Good.
You're doing fine. Oh dear. Right. So, Poog, can you please roll me a D100? It should just be /R space 1D100.
I got this. There's a button that says D100. 64.
Nice.
Dueling?
64. Okay. All right. Thanks for that.
Oh no.
Right.
Roll.
What's the next plan of attack? You've killed the horse. You're outside this very large ship. What do we do next?
Chuffy is gonna go over to the horse and cut the tail off with his dog slicer, and then like fashion a little toupee for his frog, and then put the frog back on his head.
Okay. Interesting use of skills there.
I'd like to keep a hoof as a trophy.
Okay, so you're basically trying to butcher the horse.
Yeah.
With toupees and horseshoes.
Being fair. Are you trying to do this with any grace? Or are
Not
you just
really.
literally hacking at the horse?
I'm just. Yeah, it's not a pretty job.
It's going to be 4 goblins jumping on top of a horse here.
Thought I'd ask, give the goblins the option for humanity.
Nah.
But no.
Like a bouncy castle made of flesh.
Yep, okay. This is fine. You probably both succeed in that. It's not the first time you've butchered something badly, and it won't be the last.
Just gotta have proof of our kills. Gotta leg off that spider. Gotta have
So
him the
yeah,
hoof
you may
off
add
the
those
horse.
things to your inventory. You now own those bits of the horse you've chosen to chunk off.
Yep.
Poog will take the tongue of the horse, get a bit of string and tie it to his own tongue, and just see if it works.
You don't even need to roll for me to tell you that doesn't work. It tastes like horse tongue. And
You
it
just
kinda
made out with
flops
that
there,
horse.
Like,
Who got horsey? Who got horsey sitting in a tree? Kissink.
You disgust me.
I say with blood dripping down.
I can now properly speak with animals.
okay, so how are you planning to get on this ship? As you
There
can
is a
see,
ladder.
There is a gangplank that leads up to the ship quite nicely. Other than that, the ship is as you see it.
Oh yeah, the ship.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Quest! What we're here for?
Quest.
You didn't come all this way for a horse.
It's a really big box, but it goes on the water. Yeah.
Water.
Oh.
Chuffy is gonna try and go around the outside, and find a secret exit or entrance, or some way other that we could get in. That's not the really obvious one.
Rita's gonna go the really obvious route.
Okay, so for everybody who's deciding to go Rita's way, go and gather with Rita, and for those that are deciding to follow Chuffy, go and gather with Chuffy. Chuffy, in order to find yourself any form of traps, if you could roll me a perception as you're walking around. And are you trying to be stealthy about this, or are you just wandering around? If
Yes,
you
I
are,
am trying.
please roll me a stealthy McStealth.
Okay. Ah, there it is. Boop.
Okay, well, you managed to successfully stealthily do a little loop round the ship, but you don't see anything. You kind of have to, you get to that little puddle of water and end up having to go across the fence part, like shiver, where it's the shallowest, so your feet get a bit clean, which is strange for you. But other than that, nothing else is here. It doesn't seem to have any obvious, easily accessible ways to get in, other than perhaps this gangplank.
Chuffy will get his frog, squeeze it a bit so that some of the frog juice comes out, and then re-muddy his feet in the frog saliva, and then go and join his friends.
That is fine. That is fine. So as you guys, you're wandering up, there's a gangplank in front of you that is twisted with vines and various other leaves and swamp trees. As you sort of, you go up the gangplank and into the ship.
Yep.
Right. Well, as you do so, one of the vines sort of traps itself on your toe, and you tug it. You just like, you kick it off, thinking not much of it, until you can hear this strange sound, like a humming sound, like a angry buzzing kind of sound. And out from underneath this gangplank comes a swarm of angry-looking wasps.
Bees! Not the bees!
It's the bees.
The bees!
Now, please roll me initiative.
Oh boy. We're doing so well, you guys.
Yes, you have triggered my trap card.
I've activated my trap card. Don't know why I'm now with this accent.
That's
Here
because
we
I
go.
did it. I'm sorry. I'm very influential, apparently.
Poog rolled
Really
a
are.
1. Poog
Who
rolled
rolled
a
a
1.
1?
Who rolled a what? See you next year.
Right.
Poog doesn't hear buzzing or anything. Poog's just vaguely distracted by having a second tongue in his mouth.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's like a beefsteak.
Buzz. Right.
Oh god, that's
right.
a lot of bees.
That's a lot of bees. Not the bees.
The bees.
So we've got Mogmerch leading again with a 21. Followed by Chuffy, living living his best 18 life. Then we've got Rita on a 13.
14.
14, my bad, I can't read.
Doesn't make too much of a difference, but it's there.
On a 1.
Who rolled a 1?
Do you just want to go get a cup of tea? I'm kidding. Right.
I will, it's fine.
Oh dear. Right.
Actually fine, I'll be there to heal anybody that gets damaged over
Yeah,
this
that
next
would-
turn.
Totally. So, let's roll an initiative for our wasps.
Or not.
Nope.
Or not.
1.
Oh no!
Oh no,
Sorry.
that's 20, that's fucked.
No such luck.
It's like the
That's
opposite
a-
of what we wanted.
That is an opposite of what you wanted, but Mogmatch, you do once again get to go first. How would you like to deal with this swarm of bees? Well, wasps. That Rita has inadvertently triggered on the gangplank.
I am gonna be the ultimate hero, and I will run. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20. I can get to about there on the map.
Okay.
As I'm just gonna run around the back of the boat, away from the wasps.
This is fair. I would as well.
Hi,
Wasps
Mog.
are terrifying.
Brave,
Bye,
brave,
Javi.
brave, brave, the Robin.
Bye, Javi.
Bye.
Oh dear. I am so sorry, Rita, but it is the wasp's turn.
Yeah, I gathered that. This is not going to end well for me.
No, this is not. As the wasps sort of swarm around you, I am a little confused. Because I'm like, okay, I don't think I rolled for this, unfortunately. But can you please roll me a fortitude save?
Yeah. It's okay.
As these bees swarm round you and begin to sting.
It's a 16.
Oh, lucky you. You managed to save against the swarm of angry bees.
Good.
And you don't take any damage to your dexterity.
Aha!
You will, however, take a half
Actual
of this.
Oh no.
So you take 3 points of poison damage. If you have any resistances to poison, please apply them.
I wish I did.
That's okay. And Chuffy, it's now your turn. Mogmatch has literally just run in your direction, like, oh! And you can see up on the gangplank, Rita is having some times.
Chubby looks over at Mog and is like,
Hi, Mog. Why are we run? Oh, damn. Okay. Bees.
and then he's gonna go, go right over here to the horse, grab like a chunk of the horse meat,
Okay, I'm listening.
Excellent.
and then like throw it at the horse to try and like go get like hoping that they'll go after the horse meat and leave Rita alone.
Okay, all right. Do you have the throw anything feat?
No.
Okay. Well, on this case, I'll let you roll a ranged attack. Okay. But I'll be adding a negative modifier to it, as you don't have the throw anything feat, so this is not something you're trained to do.
That's
However,
fine.
I will let you throw the horse meat.
Okay, shall I just roll with my dart and then you can just take away any modifiers you see fit?
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be fair.
Okay.
Okay.
24.
Okie dokie. So you usually have a +5 to your ranged. So
That's
we're
a good
gonna
throw.
call it. Yeah, that was a good throw. Like, you know, even without the your +5, which would give you still rolled a 19. So it's unconventional. but you kind of just lob this horse meat and pray, and just kind of hits the swarm of bees, and just kind of, a few of them do get kind of weighed down under the horse meat. So, yeah, that kind of worked. Probably not the way you expected, but it kind of worked.
Yay, Chuffy.
I think that's your entire turn there.
Good luck, Rita.
And that's it.
Oh dear. Okay, it is now Rita's turn. Rita, you are surrounded by a swarm of bees.
I am indeed. Right. I'm gonna panic and try and slice them.
Go ahead. You attempt to slice those bees.
Get away!
Oh, I don't do a good job.
You rolled a 7. I'm afraid I don't think a 7 manages to hit the AC of the bees.
That's fair. Is there a door behind me?
No. It's just straight onto the ship.
Oh no.
So you're kind of on the edge of the gangplank and the edge of the ship.
I still have movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, do bear in mind, if you leave the threatening square of the bees, they will get an attack.
That's fair. Is there a hive underneath this gangplank?
Yes, that is exactly where they have come from.
Okay, good to know. I'm gonna stay where I am.
That is fair. That is 100% fair. Okay. All right. Poog, please do something.
Bees don't like fire.
Bees don't like fire.
That is something Poog has decided. Poog will light one of his torches and run up and start swinging the torch at the bees, just like ah.
Okay. All right.
Bees don't like fire.
So you're sort of just swinging it like, it's pretty improvised. Do you have the improvised weapon feat?
I don't think I've got any feats. It's fine.
This is fine. So what I'll do is the same way with not having a throw anything feat. If you roll me as if you were attacking with your dog slicer, and then I will remove some modifiers from it.
Okay.
Just because you aren't proficient in doing this, so it's not something you'd be good at. Please don't roll a 1.
I guarantee nothing.
Because I'm about to set Poog on fire. A 10. Oh God. A 10. Okay. All right. A 10.
So I do have a feat. I've got goblin bravery.
Oh yeah, you got goblin bravery. When you aren't alone though. Rita is right there.
I was going to say in adjacent squares. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, in adjacent squares. I guess she's like 2 squares away. Yeah, go on
when
then.
When facing an enemy that's larger than you, which I would assume the swarm as a whole.
The swarm is larger. Yeah.
You have no allies in any adjacent squares. Your posturing, bravado, and cussing grant a +1 trait on attack rolls.
Fair. So you'd keep your plus. You'd still remain with a +1 on your dog slicer, so it still would be a 10.
Bees.
Unfortunately, a 10 does not hit the AC of the bees. So nice try. Perhaps some sort of magic might be useful. As Mogmerch, it's your turn, and you're running in the opposite direction as fast as you can.
Yep. I'll keep running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I will position myself there, and yep, that's it.
All right, Mogmerch bravely runs away, and it is the wasps' turns.
Oh no!
Right, so they've done their big attack, which is fair. Can Rita and Poog? Nope, they're not quite big enough to hit Poog. So can Rita please roll me a fort save again, please?
Yes, she can. That's a 7.
That's a reflex save. Do you want to try hitting the fort button?
Oh, whoops.
That's okay.
That's better. 15.
15 is much better. You're fine. You're okay. They don't kick your butt. But this is once again, I'm afraid, going to hurt as you take half of this.
Well, that's another 3. Okay.
It's another 3. I don't know how much health you have left, but I can't imagine it's a lot.
A woman never tells.
It's probably for the best. Okay. Chuffy, it's your turn. Rita is surrounded by bees and Pook is there waving a torch.
Chaffee's watching all of this happen in front of him like a terrible, pun intended, B-rate horror movie. And is like...
I'm not sure I have anything particularly helpful for this, but... sure.
I'm gonna do a dumb, Stacey.
This is fine. I'm ready.
Cool. I'm gonna move. Nah, the bees are right there. I can get them. I can do it. I'm gonna do more hossing of things.
Okay.
So I've got 3 tinder twigs.
Oh no. Yes, you have 3 tinder twigs.
3 tinder twigs. I'm gonna light one of them.
Yep, okay. How are you lighting the twig? Okay, yep, this is fine. Right. Go for it.
Just pick up another chunk of horse meat. And he's gonna try and light the horse meat and throw it.
You're gonna try and
that's how you see. That's how you make bombs. Shove it in and then throw it.
You're gonna try and set fire to the horse meat and throw the flaming horse meat. Right, okay. Let's have a look here, shall we? Oh my god, what would you even have to roll? You don't have proficiency in bomb making. That's not your skill. Nope. However, for pure ingenuity, I'm going to try and see what I can possibly have you do, and it's probably not going to go well.
Of course.
Right, okay, so I'm going to say that
I'm so happy with your ingenuity.
Coming to try and light things on fire, I want you to roll me a survival, because you tend to need to most start fires when you're trying to light yourself a campfire. So try and set the horse meat on fire. What did you roll?
18.
Yay.
Of course you did. All right. So somehow, through some sheer force of, I don't know, dumb goblin will,
yep,
you managed to get this horse meat flaming. Please roll me to throw the horse meat.
Just the same as before with the dart.
Same as before, yeah. With the dart, I'll take the. Oh my god, you rolled 22. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
You take out some wasps at the same time.
Yeah, you managed to hit the wasps. It does 2 basic initial damage as some of the wasps get caught under the horse meat. Things I don't say today. And you do another 5 damage in fire as this horse meat spreads flaming fire across these poor defenseless wasps who were just trying to have a nap.
Oh, my cheeks hurt from laughing.
She just threw flaming horse meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me. That's it. That's all, folks.
Right. Rita, it's your turn. Some of these wasps are on fire.
So what I would like to do is, so you said the hive is underneath the plank, right?
Yep, the hive is underneath the plank. That's where they all came from.
I'd like to grab the hive and throw it over the fence.
Okay. I'd say if you're trying to throw an object, I would say that's probably... I want to say acrobatics, but that also doesn't feel right. Yeah, go for it anyway. Roll me an acrobatics. She's trying to basically throw the damn thing over the fence.
Acrobatics, okay.
It's like
20.
the closest thing I've got to with athletics. I think that works.
Dirty
that
20.
works well. A dirty 20. Yeah, okay. The hive manages to go over the 20. The wasps are even more pissed.
Shit.
Because you just threw their home now. So not only did you disturb their slumber, but now you're throwing their house. What the hell? How dare you?
I thought they might chase it.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
That counted as an action, right?
Yes, that would have counted as your action.
Okay. Fuck. Well, it's worth it. She's just gonna try and run away now.
Okay. Roll me. I'm gonna say roll me a reflex to try and get out of the bees without being stung. I'm gonna let you do that.
Well,
Because yeah, that works.
Okay,
that
cool.
works out. The bees sort of try to as you run past, but it doesn't quite work.
It's all
out.
flat.
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
cool.
Just stay there for me a second, because I'll get round to what you see on the ship once you.
While
Yeah,
you
but-
trigger this next trap.
While you trigger this next trap. Yeah, okay. Poog reaches legged it, and there's a swarm of angry ass bees on this gangplank.
Now Rita has legged it.
Yes, Rita is not where Rita is right now. I will put Rita roughly where Rita will be, but I will go back to Rita later.
Poog
Continue.
will go, ah! And just, his hands will start setting on fire and go, ah! Burning hands!
Nice. What do my wasps need to roll to avoid the burning hands?
Burning hands. First off, a cone of searing flame shoots from your fingertips. It is duration instantaneous. Reflex halves the damage. Any creature in the area takes 1d4 points of fire damage per castellan. So I'm guessing
Okie dokie.
1d4.
Da-da-da-da. Now, they are a swarm, but I don't think that really matters too much. So, if you want to roll me the damage.
Okay. That's just 1d4. One. Now, can you half one?
No, you can't. It's fine. I'll take the one. The wasps can take the one. You know, you did your best. This is okay. You're doing all you can.
Balls.
Yeah, so that would make it Mogmerch's turn, and Mogmerch is running the hell away, which seems to have been the most sensible thing so far.
Yep.
Are you still running?
I will attempt to climb the side of the boat if I can.
Yeah, if you want to roll me a climb.
Boom. And 13.
13. Let's see how well you do. Oop. Yeah, you just about make it. It's not an easy climb, but you do manage to get up there.
Cool. Am I just
Nice one.
sort of on top?
Yeah, you're just sort of standing right there. You've just managed to get up, plop yourself over, and now you're there. And you can see
Hello, Rita.
is there as well. Oh dear, it's the wasp's turn. Poog,
Bring it.
can you please roll me a fortitude save?
Fork.
Nice.
Poog is
Okay.
fortuitous.
Yep.
Poog rolled
Poog is
19.
Poog is doing okay. You will still need to take half of this damage, as these they still do manage to sting you, but it's not as bad as you probably could have done.
3.
All right. Chuffy, what are we doing? We've still got the horse. Rita's now free, but a Poog is now in trouble. You're muted.
Hello. How many of these horrible bees are left?
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
I'd say about 200 out of a possible 1,000.
Right. Great. I'm not sure Chubby has anything really more useful, but he is in fact an idiot.
Chappy, run!
Oh, okay. I don't need any more encouragement. He's gonna like it.
Like it. That's fair. Chuffy legs it.
And then he's gonna try and also climb up the side of the boat.
Roll me a climb check.
Okay. why the sheets of 120 sometimes do this, where they get stuck and don't scroll all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
Really weird.
No, I get that.
Okay. Climb.
Oh. Okay, well, Tuffy, as you try to kind of get your way up, you kind of get to like one of the window ledges, and because this is quite an old shipwreck, and this is a marsh, you sort of grab hold of one of the windowsills, and it just kind of goes, and you just go, whap! Can you please roll me 1d3 as you splat yourself on the ground?
Yeah, of
Not
course.
able to climb up that particular area at that time.
Yeah, of course. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna die.
Yep.
I sat there thinking to myself, no, they won't die on this game. It's fine. Take
Yeah.
1 damage of falling.
Yeah, he sort of lands flat on his spine in the marsh, like, and all you hear from up in the boat is, I meant to do that! Carry on!
Oh dear. Okay, mob merch. No wait,
I
Rita.
will...
Sorry, my
Okay.
bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let me scribble that one out. Rita, it's your turn. Apologies.
Cool. What do I see?
You see you see a mog merch standing opposite you, and you see a swarm of bees
Hello.
attacking Poog.
Okay, cool. Right, I wasn't sure if there was anything different. But right, okay, so on the boat, there are bees. Not
There
good.
is something slightly different,
Mm-hmm.
and that's that at one end of this particular ship, just here, there's a dog.
Oh no.
It's asleep right now. It doesn't seem to have noticed a goblin crawling over the edge and another goblin running into the ship and a swarm of bees. Because some dogs are just oblivious like that. But this one does not seem to have quite noticed you yet.
Good. I'm gonna sneak up on that dog. I'm gonna kill that dog.
You're going to kill that dog. Okay. Right. All right. Okay.
You did.
Dog.
Am I?
No,
Oh,
no.
hell.
This is
No, it's
fine.
me,
Oh.
just yelling into the void.
Right. Please roll me initiative on the dog. You are going for its flat-footed AC.
Roll initiative on it?
Not initiative. Roll your attack. Apologies.
Okay, flat-footed. Oh no!
Oh no.
That's a 1.
You guys keep doing this. That is indeed a 1. Right, so you go to try and attack this dog.
Oh, we're gonna
He is currently tied via a very weak-looking chain to the mast of one of these ships, one of the masts of this ship even. And as you kind of rear up your dog slicer, ready to slice the sleeping dog's head off, you smack down, look up. You've managed to break the chain that was keeping the dog there. And the dog is now awake.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yep. The dog is not happy. Very angry. Very angry.
So I would be
So,
there where the dog is.
yeah, you would be around there-ish.
Cool. I'm gonna go. Morning.
Okay, Poog! You're surrounded by wasps!
Okay, so can I ask, before I make my next action, you know we took damage from the party. Did
Yep.
we heal that when we slept?
Yes, you would have helped.
Okay, thank
Any damage
God
you
for
took at
that.
the pie, you would have healed when you slept.
Good, because that's going to make this next action a whole lot more bearable. As Poog is going to run to the horse, and his intention is to dive into the horse and basically Empire Strikes Back. Just hide in the horse.
Okay!
No.
Okay, roll me a reflex save to not be stung by the bees on your way out. And then... Oh my god.
17 on the reflex.
17
And
on
he's
the
hiding in
reflex.
the horse.
Manages to get you out. You still need to roll me a stealth to hide inside the horse successfully. So please roll me a stealth and also a fortitude save because you are in a dead horse.
Okay, so stealth. Where's stealth?
It's right
It's
at the
right at the
bottom.
bottom.
Right, I'm gonna roll d20 just
Okay.
for speed. This is stealth.
Uh-oh.
That's
Oh,
gonna be a
no.
7. So that's failed.
And a fortitude save because you're climbing into a dead horse.
I know where the fortitude is.
Well, you're unsuccessfully climbing it. Okay, well, despite the fact that this is a dead horse and what you're about to do is disgusting, you're okay with it. But you just can't seem to quite get all of yourself in the horse. Like, you managed to get
Just
half
more
your body in and you've got an arm and a head
scrambling
out.
under a dead horse
You
at the
get
moment.
your head out and your butt and your legs are sticking out. Like, you just, doesn't matter which way around. In the end, you settle for head buried in horse, body out of horse. So you literally have just buried your head in a horse.
That's good
You can't
because Pook is
see.
handsome.
You can't see. So maybe they can't see you.
Yes, yes, that's how that works.
Oh no. Right. Mogmarch, it's your turn. Rita has just set this dog that was chained up to the thing free and it's now awake and pissed. And there's a swarm of bees, but they don't seem to be that worried. What would you like to do?
Okay, I will. Rita looks pretty banged up,
Yeah,
I'd imagine.
Rita does.
So I will. I have the ability to cure light wounds, so I will cast that on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What do I have to roll for that? I don't see it on my. I don't see any spells listed on my character sheet in Roll20.
I don't think you
Okay,
have any
I
spells.
can help.
I think you have a potion of cure light wounds.
Oh, okay, that's fine as well.
Because, yeah, I think the spells belong to the cleric for that one.
Oh, this one's. Well, it says alchemist extracts prepared. First is cure light wounds. So yes, it would be.
I think that would be one of your extracts.
Okay,
It's basically
then
kind of like a potion.
I will shove this in her gob. I'll pull the cork, shove it in her gob, which is one of the potions. I have 2 potions of cure light wounds.
This is fair. Okay, in order to, you get 1d8 points of healing back plus 1 because if you're using the alchemist one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want
so,
me who rolls?
oh, I can roll that if you want, or you can roll it. Up to you.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
so that could have gone better. You get 2 points of hit points back because you get your d8 and your plus 1. So Rita, you managed to get 2 points back. You're muted.
You ever
honey.
caused a TBK before, Stacey?
This is not how I imagined it happening, if I'm honest. You know. So yeah, I'm sure Rita probably was very grateful for the 2. Might save her life. You never know. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Mog?
No, that's it.
Okay, it's the wasp's turn. Well, you aren't great at hiding. They can see you. So here they come. Can you please roll me a fortitude save, please?
Okay. Nope.
Oh no. Okay, so Poog's about to have a really bad day. Have to pay respects. Oh, that's not so bad. You only take 3
Thank God.
out of the possible 12. No. So you take 3 damage as they sting the butt that is exposed out the horse. But your head's okay, so this is fine.
This is fine. This is all fine. I'm
it?
inside. I'm half inside a dead horse being stung by bees. This is fine.
Chuffy, it's your turn. Chuffy, what do you want to do? You can see to your left, Poog has his head buried in a horse with his ass in the air being stung by bees.
Yep.
This is just another day for Poog.
Stay in the office. Oh my goodness. Okay. Because now I'm not entirely sure on the flanking rules for Pathfinder, but would the wasp count as flanked? Because
Yes, I would allow that. I would allow the horse to count as flanked if you wish to try and attack.
Right. 5, 10. All right, can I make it 5, 10, 15? 20, 25, 30. Yes, I can. And I'm gonna try and hack at the wasps.
So, just so I know this right, you are going to try and hack at a swarm of wasps.
Yeah.
You're welcome to roll.
It's worked before.
I mean, it worked for me last time, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's worked before, man. Oh, man.
Well, you didn't actually manage to hit last time, Rita, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So, normally that would hit, but because they are a swarm, they are actually immune to weapon damage, which you've only just found out because it's the first time anyone's actually managed to hit the swarm. So, yeah, you think that would have definitely hit, but no, they just sort of round up. Like, it's like trying to hit anything with something.
It's like trying to hit a swarm of bees.
It's like trying to hit a swarm of bees with a slicey knife. It's not going to work.
It's the meme of when the child knocks over the tower of Legos and it collapses on them, and it's that moment when this baby knew they'd fucked up. That's Chuffy right now.
That's Chuffy right now.
That is both me and Chuffy. We have both realised in this moment, this has been a colossal mistake. But as they do this, but Chuffy just goes,
Poog, I really hope you saw that swing because it was fucking sick, but also I don't think it worked. I'm really sorry I tried.
and prepare to be stung.
Poog sees nothing.
God damn it, Poog! I trusted you.
Poog only feels pain.
This could be a last moment of life, Poog. You owe me this.
Oh no.
We'll go down together as brothers.
He's calling in some weird places on Poog. Oh God.
Oh no, I didn't want to know that. That's too much information.
Right. Okay. So we move from this strange and emotional scene back onto the ship where we've got Rita and Mogmerch and a dog that looks pissed. The dog launches out and Mogmerch, give me a number between 1 and 2.
Between 1 and 2? 1.
Sorry, Mogmerch. The dog snaps at you.
Ah.
Does a 14 hit your AC?
No, it does not.
Nice. So the dog growls, barks, and proceeds to try and bite you, but just snaps around your ankles. You manage to dart out of the way like, ah! So you're fine. You've lasted a round and the dog is not angry. It's okay. It's okay. So, Rita, it's your turn. There is a dog trying to attack Mogmerch.
Well, if it wasn't angry before, it's definitely going to be angry now, and I'm going to stab it.
Go for it. Roll to hit the doggo.
17?
17 does indeed hit the doggo.
Did rubbish damage, but at least I hit. Ha-ha!
Okay, let's actually try and put this in a square and not just randomly. There we go. Right, so 2 damage to the dog. Nice, well done. We've actually managed to hit something. I feel like I should congratulate you guys. So,
Yeah.
perfect. Right, do you wish to do anything else in your turn, Rita? You also have a potion of Cure Light Wounds in your bag.
Oh, I do. But I've used my action to stab it.
That is fair. Just thought I'd let you know that it is indeed there. Everybody should have one.
I do.
Just because I feel like I should remind you, urchins.
No, I know I've got it.
Right. Okay, so if you don't wish to move anywhere and you're happy where you are, it is Poog's turn.
Okay. How does channel negative energy work? Does it work on relatively neutral creatures?
This horse, I can safely say, is not neutral. It is a mean horse. So,
If only the horse was alive. I'm thinking more of the bees.
the bees, yeah, they're relatively neutral. They're just bees. It doesn't really affect them because they're not the
Okay,
opposite
that's my plan gone then.
Yeah. Sorry.
Poog. Oh God. Guys, what do we do?
Jeez, man, what can anyone do?
What do we do?
They're essentially a god. Compared to us, they're an eldritch entity of eternal suffering.
I used my one big spell.
Set more things on fire. I don't know. Set the horse on fire. Fuck it.
Poog.
You still have your flaming torch.
I've still got the flaming torch. I've got firebolt, but that doesn't set things on fire, apparently. Reading the rules for it, it's just like, yeah, it doesn't ignite things. So I'm just like, that's not gonna help. Flaming hands did. Oh, we're gonna have to. How much health have I got? That's the question. I might have to heal because I'm not good. All right, I'm gonna have to cast. I'm gonna use my wand to do cure light wounds on myself.
That's fair. That's fair.
Which
Not got much
is
else.
1d8 plus 1, and we are in real trouble.
You're the cleric.
Yeah, it means I can heal things. 1d8.
Helpful. Oh dear.
For fuck's sake!
Oh no.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Oh, this is going so badly. All right, well, you heal 1 point.
I heal for 2 because I get my spell level.
Okay, that's fair. All right,
That's
well,
something.
Oh, this is a really bad day for all of us.
As a movement, can I move further into the horse?
you can try, but it doesn't.
Trying to get it over your shoulders.
It's just you kind of almost
Past the
like
ribcage.
kicking your head in further and further, like just kicking your feet, like.
Oh god, it's like a
Into
reverse
the
birth.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it is. It's like a reverse birth.
The bit you should have done first was take the organs out. You're not. You're
You'd
just
already
trying to
thrown most of
squeeze
them
in
out.
with them.
Sorry,
I think
I would already
maybe
thrown most of them
Rita-
out.
I think Rita may have eaten most of them.
I've eaten a lot of that horse.
It's just not working.
That's why I thought there'd be room.
Oh no. Okay, well, Poog, if that's your turn.
Yeah.
Bogmatch, it's your turn. There is an angry dog trying to eat you.
You're right to shake your head.
I'm just going to stand there and club it. That's
Go for it. Hit
that's
the doggo.
all I can do. No,
That does not hit the doggo.
Oh,
I
God.
got an 8.
I'm sorry. Oh, roll
This,
20
is, this will be the first badger's one-shot TPK.
Yeah, like honestly, you guys roll 20 hates you today. The amount of ones I've seen is unprecedented.
Well,
my
thanks for
God.
inviting me to play, guys. I'm clearly a bad luck charm.
That's why we use dice.
Okay,
It's
well,
easier.
is there any movement you'd like to do, Mogmerch?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Yeah. Okay. It's the wasp's turn. Can the wasps are kind of annoyed that Chuffy has just tried to slice them. It's just irritated them. Like, what is this? So they hover on over. And can Chuffy please roll me a fortitude?
I can make an attempt.
That didn't work. I'm so sorry.
If anything, that did the opposite of working.
That did the opposite of working as you take 7 points of poison damage.
Oh no, I'm very nearly dead.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, Chuffy. Chuffy, our beautiful goblin son, don't do it. Don't go into the light. Okay.
But it's so bright and warm.
All right, that's the wasp's turn.
Great.
Chuffy, it's your turn.
Oh good. Is there a disengage action in Pathfinder?
I don't think there is. If someone's, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there is.
Not in 3.5.
Yeah. Oh boy. Cool. Great. I love that for me.
Yep.
Excellent. As my action,
I mean, you still have 2 more tinder twigs because you had 3. Just
Stacey's
throwing it
very
out.
keenly pointing towards fire, which has failed me twice.
Just throwing it in there. You have 2 more tinder twigs. You can always just set yourself on fire, but don't set yourself on fire.
Okay. Now here's the thing.
Yep.
I had a smart plan.
Oh no.
Now you've given me an idea to do a dumb thing.
I regret nothing.
God damn it, Stacey. Why would you do this to me? Alright. Oh god. One shot. Fuck it. Okay.
That's the attitude I like.
Yeah, for sure. Gonna pull out a tinder twig and sort of like last ride of the Valkyries style, like dramatic music swells in the background as he pulls out these tinder twigs, swiping away at the bees that are swarming around his head, and he rubs them together, holds them up in the air and goes, "If I go down, Bugsy, you come down with me!" Ah! And just tries to flails these on fire sticks around to try and take out as many of these bees.
Okay, can you please roll me a melee attack? It'll be on there. Yeah, just roll me a melee attack.
Yep.
I'll take the necessaries from the dog slicer. Wow, you still rolled really well. Yeah, that hits the swarm of bees.
At least someone's rolling well.
How would you like to do this?
Hey.
Okay, yeah. Kind of like he's preparing to do a last stand, right? So he's like fully expecting this to be like the final moments, the blaze of glory that gets him written in the annals of goblin history as the tiny little depressed nightmare goblin boy he is. And he rubs his sticks together and he shoves them in the air, expecting the pain to come. And then he just feels like a littering of like weird pellets hitting him, and he looks up, and there's just fallen corpses of bees raining down on fire as this like goblin corpse and this just bee graveyard accumulates in his. He's just there like, Pooga fucking did it! Poog! Please tell me you saw that, Poog!
Poog, see nothing. Poog only feels hey.
Poog, you're useless to me!
I have this mental image of this entire time we've just been dealing with one solitary bee.
Yeah. This one really dedicated wasp.
Okay, right, we move back onto the ship where Rita and Mogmerch are still fighting a doggo, an angry, mangy little boy who's going to basically sort of he's full on attack mode. He's barking, he's growling, there's drool coming from him, he's ugly, he's mean, he's ready to bite, and here he goes and he tries to snap at Mogmerch. Does a 20 hit you?
Oh, the 20 hits.
The 20 hits as its jaws clamp down. You take 1d4 plus, I believe it's a 1. Yes, it is. An entire 4 points of damage as this dog clamps down and bites you.
Okie dokie.
It is now Rita's turn. Rita, the dog has just bitten Mogmerch.
I'm gonna stab that dog.
Stab the dog, Rita. Stab it. Don't forget, you do get bonuses to doggos.
Oh, I do?
You've got.
Oh, I do. It's
for finding doggos.
Yeah, for finding them.
Yeah, don't worry.
Ooh, I have a +1 to attack and a +2 on damage.
Great.
So that's 18, and so that's technically 5 damage.
Great. How would you like to kill it?
Hey.
First of all, I'm gonna just sort of. Well, first of all, I'm just gonna cut off its head.
Nice. You do the same thing, like, no, this isn't gonna happen. And while it's sitting there trying to chow down on Mogmerch, you kind of go, ah, scum. And the dog's head just kind of goes, boom, 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 and rolls across the deck.
I go after the head and I put it in my bag.
Right, that's both of those combat rounds over. You're all alive. This is a good thing.
That's amazing. That's amazing we got that.
Can Rita and Chuffy please roll me a D100?
Oh, yes, we can. Oh.
G6 and 33. Huh.
Okay,
I love that.
I love that for us.
Right,
okay, beautiful. Thank you for that. Right.
I'm going to use the Cure Light Wounds twice, probably at least on myself and Chuffy for the moment, as I pull my head out of the horse.
I'm going to drink my potion.
Things I never thought I'd hear today as I pull my head out of the horse.
I can also use Cure Light Wounds on you guys once I've caught up. But No, I'm not going to do the thing that just came into my head. No, I'm going to use Cure Light Wounds.
Well, the initiative order is now out, so I will say if you decide to go tentatively up the gangplank to join the others, that is fine. You may put yourselves there.
So, use Cure Light Wounds quickly.
Yep, go for it. If you want to roll all of the things, I'd say you kind of meet together, probably where the dog is dead, and do all your curing.
Does anyone else need healing? Yeah. Mog?
I've got 6.
Yes. All right. 1 for everyone. Okay, we'll start. Chuffy, this is +1. So you get 5.
Oh, thank you, Poog. Thank you, Battle Brother.
No problem. Rita, +1. You get 2 because you don't like being healed.
Yeah, she's like, get off. Give me my scars.
Mog, you get 4.
Way back on top.
Wait.
Thank you.
Perfect. Nailed it. Done. And then...
I also just drink my potion.
Yeah.
Do whatever you need. You've got time.
Who get 9?
Oh, there we go. That's the roll I want.
That's what we want to see.
Oh, that puts me over max. Let's just get rid of that.
Can you go over max? I'm just...
No.
No,
No,
it's
you
just
can't.
on the token thing that I'm recording it on.
Okay, so 1.
Right, so is everybody all good and happy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What am I saying? Battered and dying horribly.
Yeah.
Battered and dying horribly.
Having a bad day.
Yeah, you kind of all are. Right, can you all make me perception checks, please?
Yeah.
Rita, if you have any benefits for doggos, please add those.
I do. Oh dear. Oh no.
I do! Oh, no.
So 18 plus. It'd be a +1, so it'd be a 19 if it's to do with the dog.
Okay.
Awareness. Oh, perception. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's in alphabetical order. At least it should be, but I don't know. I feel like it should be.
Also,
It looks like it is.
Whilst we're going around, can Chuffy look for traps on this?
Yes, if
while
you
we're
would
here?
like to. You get a +1 to your trap finding, so I will make your perception add the +1 when it comes to finding a trap.
Okay, shall I roll an additional perception for that, or do you just
That's
want to
okay.
use that
I'll
one?
just add the bonus onto the perception you've just rolled me. And I'm just
Am I rolling perception as well? Sorry.
Yep, everybody's rolling me a perception.
Where's perception?
Right at the bottom. It's on the second to last chunk of skills.
Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nailed
right.
it. I perceive
Nice.
Zarganel.
You see through time.
So, Rita and Poog. Rita, you, with your keen, balloon-headed goblin senses, you sniff the air, and there's still a scent of dog, but not dead dog, but living dog. And you get the impression.
I've just lost sound again. 1 second. There we go. Back.
We back?
Hello?
Go.
So, and you sort of, with your keen balloon-headed senses, you can smell in the air this pungent, smelly dog smell.
There's another dog. I'ma kill it.
You reckon, with a very high perception of 19 for dogs, that there are at least 2, and one of them is very mean.
There's at least 2 more dogs.
Poog, you notice one other thing. You sit there and you sort of go, well, there's that stairs, but, you know, if we were very clever, we could probably get across that rigging up there. As you look up and there's a very large mast, and then across each of the masts seems to be this very thick sort of rigging rope, and you're kind of like, yeah, that could be an idea. So if it's too dangerous, maybe. So you sort of notice there are 2 different ways you could go here.
Oh, guys.
Yeah.
You ropes and things. We could go across that way.
Oh. Climb.
We'd be like proper adventurers. Plus, fireworks like to go up high, so maybe we go up high.
Maybe we find them in high places.
Find them in high places. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Find high thing in high place.
Let's
Go
go.
on.
Right, and if you'd all like to scroll your maps just down a bit and to the left, you'll see the two areas I'm on about. You'll see where you are, and as you see the little stairs that go up to the next, and then you'll also see the top map is going to be your rigging. So if you do decide to climb the rigging, that's where you'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're all climbing the rigging, aren't we?
Seems to be.
Who climb rigging?
Climb rigging.
Let's go.
Okay, so if everybody's decided to climb the rigging, can everybody please roll me climb?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
I rolled a 9.
That could go wrong. Oh dear. And oh, Poog.
Poog falls!
Oh,
I got a 21.
Nice.
That helps.
okay.
Pull anyone with me?
Stacey's just had to look to one side just because it's all gone pear-shaped again.
Yeah, I've got to read what it says when things go pear-shaped. Because, yeah, this didn't work. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you that there are different ways of getting across this rigging. So you've rolled your climb checks for me, which is great, because that's what you'll need to roll regardless. But you can either clamber up onto the sort of crow's nest platform, and sort of that's where you sort of stand there. Or if you're trying to get up the mast, just as it is, just going straight up the mast, that's an option too. Which ones are we all doing? Are we using sort of the ropes to get up to the crow's nest, or are we just trying to vertically go straight up the mast like a tree?
Poog was going to use the ropes to climb up to the
I
crow's
presume
nest.
everybody's using the ropes.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, everybody but Poog gets up to the crow's nest. Poog, you kind of start to go, and then you just you miss a rope or two, and you kind of slide halfway
I
down
just
the
love the
mast
idea that
again.
Netted and then cocooned again. Just no.
Yeah, right.
Not again.
Oh dear.
It's like, oh, he's taking another nap.
So yeah, if you can, you kind of just land flat back on the floor again. So if you roll me a d3 for fall damage, please.
Oh no.
Oh no.
slash R, and then 1d3, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may then
slash
attempt to climb the
No,
mast
slash I,
again, if you wish. You take 2 fall damage. You may now attempt to climb the mast again if you wish. Please.
So I can keep getting more damage.
Do it again.
100%. You could do this all day, but I would be bored.
Right.
So I'll kill you at some point.
Poog will try and catch up.
Oh, there we go. You managed to get up to the crow's nest with everyone else, who were probably all jeering at you for falling off in the first place.
Poog,
Come on,
Poog
Poog.
rolled great pig. You got nothing on Poog.
No, we saw you break your butt on a boat, so I think we got something on you there, buddy. Yeah.
Poog hate ropes.
Rope hate you.
So, if you're looking at this rigging that goes across from this mast to the centre mast, you can see tied to the bottom of the centre mast is another dog.
Oh, 1 second. We've lost sound again. Let's try this. It does not seem to... Oh. We're back.
Hi. So you've got the rigging that goes to the centre mast, and tied to the bottom of this centre mast is another dog. And you can see off in the distance, at the very end of this rigging, there's a chimney which has billowing smoke coming from it. And a rooftop.
What, the chimney on the boat or in the distance?
On the boat.
Okay.
It is, let me ping for you, it is this big black circle right here.
Oh, okay. So we're all back here at the minute.
Yep.
Right.
So just to make this a little bit easier, I will do this. And then this.
Okay.
Oh,
There we go. So this is a rooftop with a chimney coming out of it, and there is smoke billowing out of that chimney. If you look at the top ship, you'll see that the rigging... So you're all actually, like, up here, just chilling in the crow's nest up the top here.
Right.
You can see that underneath you is, in fact, a dog.
We're all like proper pirates.
Yeah. Do we want to kill puppy before go do that?
Yeah.
Gargonel demands we kill puppy.
We kill puppy and then we go chimney. Yeah.
You're sitting there saying you're going to go kill the puppy. How do you wish to get down from where you are right now to go kill the puppy?
I don't need to. I pull out my bow.
Okay.
We jump.
You pull out your bow, and you're planning to basically attack the dog from up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I like it. Okay.
This
well,
might be our smartest move so far.
roll me initiative then.
Okay.
Oh no!
Just move so far.
Rita! Oh.
I rolled a 1 again.
Oh no.
Oh.
Balance me out, Chuffy.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Chuffy coming at you with the
Natural 20.
24, natural 20 for Chuffy.
It's a shame it's on initiative, but there we go.
Right, and then we've
Yeah,
got
we do
Rob.
really well on initiative. Just
Yeah.
not, just not to
And
hit.
it all goes downhill from there.
Right. And then Rita with her 1. So, Chuffy, you've all decided to attack the dog. How do you wish to proceed? You get to go first. I suppose this is a surprise round. Are you all letting Rita pull her bow first and have a go?
Yep. Well,
And
she
then
called it.
move into initiative?
Yeah.
That's
Rita
fair
did.
then. If that's okay with everyone else, Rita, roll your attack.
I'm gonna shoot that dog.
Yeah!
17.
17 does indeed hit the flat-footed AC of the dog.
And because it's a dog, it takes an extra 2 damage.
An extra 2 damage. So you do 4 damage to this dog. It was happily just chilling there. It hadn't even noticed that there was a big old fight going on down on the deck below. Dogs make noises all the time. It didn't really care. And all of a sudden, it was dreaming about fields and bones and meat. And all of a sudden, as it starts to look around. And it starts to try to figure out, okay, who did that? Where did that come from? Oh, with an 18, it sees you all up there in the crow's nest, and it howls and howls, and it yells and it barks and it growls.
Ah, dumb dog.
Duffy, it's your turn.
Right. Chuffy would like to... Okay, so this rigging
Yep.
that goes along the top of the boat here, how difficult does that look to scale? Is it just like one rope that goes from one mast to the other?
It's a series of ropes that goes from one mast to the other, but it doesn't look the most easiest to climb. It doesn't look horrendously difficult, but you'd have to do better than the average climbing to get there.
Got it. Cool. I feel like Chuffy's just gonna see this dog start wriggling and writhing and barking, and he's going,
Ah, dumb dog.
dart.
Okay, roll me to hit with the dart. This is honestly the smartest thing you guys have done all session, and I'm proud of you.
Yep. It's a 13.
Does a 13 hit the dog? Yeah, beats it. 13 hits the dog. Your damage is 2. The dog takes 2 damage. How would you like to kill the dog?
So literally as it goes to do its first howl, like as it catches eyes with Rita and opens its mouth to let out this horrible guttural howl, Chuffy goes,
No, shut up.
dart, and it just goes right down its throat.
Oh, nasty. So instead of howling as it was going to, it kind of goes. And just
Bye-bye.
keels over where it is.
Dead
Nice,
dog,
mother fluffer.
dead dog,
Duffy, can
dead
you roll
dog.
me a D100, please?
Oh no,
Oh no.
I don't like these. They make me feel unsafe, Stacey.
Sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry.
Just don't
How
roll
could
a
you do
1.
this? How could you return this to me?
Oh,
That's close to a 1.
I see. Okay, moving along. So this dog is now perished. What do you wish to do next?
Climb through the ropes.
I celebrate for Zarganel, who is the god of dog killing. Zarganel!
Chuffy, Chuffy, Chuffy.
Good job, Chuffy, and I pat you on the head.
Yeah.
As you pat Chuffy on the head, you realise that Chuffy is very spotty and pussy, and your hand comes away very oily. But Chuffy seems pleased. Wipe it on Poog, who is covered in horse guts. Your hand is now covered in both oil and horse guts.
And probably some bee corpses as well.
Yeah. Bee corpse, you know.
Bee corpses.
It's all good. It's all good.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Poog reaches down the back and accidentally just seems to pull out a still live bee.
Right.
Get it.
So, what is your next plan? How are you wishing to proceed? Are you trying to climb across the rigging to get over to this rooftop? Or are you going to
What could
climb
go
down the
wrong?
pole and take the stairs?
I'm gonna do a climb.
I feel like the rigging's done well for us so far.
Yeah, I feel like it's the best
Climb.
option.
Alright,
You want to
roll
go
your
down
climb
chimney?
checks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jimmy's
God.
got fire down there.
I like fire.
This is a
Not sure I like
dog-related
omelette.
climb check.
It's not a dog-related climb check, but nice try.
Damn.
The dog is now dead. Okay.
Horrendous.
Climb!
Okay. Go on, Mugmatch.
Oh no.
Make my day.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Right. So, you all tentatively, with your hearts full of vigour, you've just killed this. You've outsmarted this stupid mutt. It's lying there dead. And that's all you. And you're like, yes, I can do this. Or each of you grabs hold of the rigging, starts shimmying across. And just as you get sort of halfway across and all of you are on it, there's a strange sort of donk, and the entire boat sort of goes ever so slightly as every single one of you falls to the ground. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it whilst we go on a small break, because I could use a sandwich. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Stick with us for part 2. We will be back and we'll see whether these guys even make it through the last of Weeby Goblins.
Yeah!
See you in a bit.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.